back there too.
You gotta finish all of Kona's
rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what have to do in the morning too?
I have to be up at 5.
Yeah, you have to be up earlier than I do, but still. Alright, so, last time. So 2 weeks ago, Gohan, Draxios, Lora, and Thulna inquired with the Barkeep at the Topaz Dagger Tavern about the king and the queen of the island and how their relationship worked, finding out that they were actually siblings, brother and sister, rather than husband and wife.
Sus.
That he, the king, maintains the northern and eastern parts of the island, while she maintains the western and the southern parts of the island. The old laws of the island apply to all that live on the island. The queen stays in the capital of Mossbourne, but the king was heading this way to Madville and will be in the town soon. Orion had an interesting conversation with the dwarven woman Nisa at her forge. He inquires about getting a helmet made, possibly even getting it magically made for him, but after a brief discussion on timelines and how long it would take for him to receive the helmet, Orion decided to leave empty-handed. Fluke and Evan head to the mayor's house, who was an aristocrat male named Clotha. They heard that the king was going to be coming through the city very shortly and will be staying in his house for a meeting. Evan asks if he can attend the meeting and was told no, because he was not a member of the council. Fluke and Evan then left the house and headed towards the tavern to try to catch up with the rest of the party. At the tavern, there was a disagreement on what the party should do with their time on the island. However, Sir Evan eventually convinced everybody to have a conversation with the king, as he was going to be making his way through the town very soon and head to the council meeting. Eventually, stepping out of the tavern, there was a crowd already beginning to form and making way on the road. The king's caravan and guard detail were beginning to enter the city. Gaining the king's attention, the caravan detail was stopped in the middle of the street, and the king was hesitant to stop and speak to Evan, but he eventually turns and speaks directly. As the king gets off his chariot and he pulled you all into a central location and froze time in a small bubble around you and himself, so that you could have a conversation privately. The king was coming to see if the rumors had been true that there was the accused killing of many people in Madville, if that was related to his sister, and if she had anything to do with it. But after finding out that the rumors that the queen's involvement in the murders was false, the king became very agreeable to the idea of opening the forest to the outside world.
That's what I thought it was.
And moving into the modern timeline. However, keeping the traditions on the island as they were. But the possibility of the Green Dragon Rotra being responsible for the deaths of the ones in Madville. After dropping the time freeze barrier, the king began moving his way forward with his caravan toward meeting at Mayor Clotha's house. But soon after moving down the road, the king's guards became frozen in time, and the king was assassinated by several green-cloaked figures. Soon after defeating the majority of the figures, one was left alive for questioning. The one assassin refused to answer any of the questions, but under the suggestion spell, he told the group that he worked for the Green Dragon Rotra. And with some, basically, him not being any more help, you had the King's Giant's guards simply execute him in the square. You all then decided to make your way toward Mayor Clotha's house to inform him about what had just happened in the streets. So, that is where we are going to pick up this evening. So, coming back, so you are making your way
Downtown?
to the northern part of town towards Mayor Clotha's house, followed by, if not partially leading, so actually I could take the king's body and the beetles, but the two giants are going to follow you.
Oh.
So, making your way toward Mayor Clotha's house, followed by the two Fey giants following you along the way there as well. So, as you make it towards the house of Mayor Clotha, you can already see that there is a small group of citizens that have already started to gather outside of his door, and you see what some of you would assume, but Fluke and Evan, you know as Mayor Clotha, as he stands outside the door trying to calm the group down from their frustrations as they are all yelling at him that the king has been assassinated, and he's trying to get the crowd under control. So, what you do?
Am I able to try to get the mayor's attention?
No.
You can try, yes.
I feel like
Would that be a check?
No, you can just yell and see if he pays attention to you. Because right now he's being yelled at by about 25, 30 people.
No, I would just leave it to him.
And they are surrounding him. The other reason why you see him is because he is on a stoop, and he's about a foot taller than
We're
everybody.
with him, right? You mentioned.
Everybody's with the group, yes.
No, Sir Evan and I are with the
I'm
mayor.
gonna
No.
ask.
You are the only two who are aware of who the man is
I
that
see.
everybody's screaming at because you met with him already.
Yeah.
The rest of the party has no idea.
That's
They just see the rest of the party yelling at a single man who's trying to calm them down.
I would just.
I'm just gonna ask one of the guards if they could possibly try and wave him down since they're pretty giant and I'm a very small dainty lady.
What are you trying to say? I'm just gonna fly up there.
Oh, that works too. I just want to get his attention and tell him who the people came from and the ones that assassinated him.
I'm gonna fly up to the balcony. Do I meet any resistance from the guards?
The two giants don't impede you, but as soon as you start to fly over, you do once again see the caretaker of the house step forward and goes like, "Told you not to come back."
Well, clearly there's an emergency happening. I need to speak with the mayor.
Fair enough. And he kind of steps.
He does not care.
No. And speaking with the mayor, sir, your city is under attack, or at least the king was, by the Green Dragon. And you need to send your citizens back home, lest they put you and everybody and themselves at risk.
Yeah, that was the process that I was in the middle of. Would you two mind getting rid of the rest of them? And you just see the two giants go, they just walk forward with their clubs and they just kind of start spreading people out.
You go here. You go
They just make a hole to the stoop. Just like stick their
Kids
clubs in
get
and just...
separated from their parents. You guys live on the other side of
This half lives.
If you all would just go home, I'm sure these people will be able to tell me the story more, hopefully peacefully, because now I have a massive headache and I don't know what I'm going to do.
I sound like that one kid from the.
Within about 15-ish minutes, just because of the pure sight of these two purple giants, just the rest of the crowd just kind of eventually just separates and moves. And they start to disperse their own way. And the mayor looks right at you, Evan, and goes, "Well, I guess I am going to have a meeting with you today."
I'll walk forward.
Alright, we'll go into the... Well, I'll meet you in the... There, follow me.
Just those two?
No, he's inviting all of you.
Oh.
I'll follow. I accept.
And he invites you into his main sitting area. Fluke and Evan, you remember it as this big, massive room with a fireplace, a ornate rug, 2 couches kind of looking side, facing each other with a giant portrait of Mayor Clotha, of course, hanging above the fireplace. But as you all walk in to this den area, he goes and he sits down on one of the couches and just kind of puts his hands in his face in his hands and goes, well, this is going to be a very
Evan's on like 1 HP, so he's like bleeding
interesting
everywhere.
I'm hurt.
You're bleeding on the carpet. How dare you? You're gross.
Sir, with all courtesy, you don't seem worried by this. I mean, your
Wait,
king,
are we at
your
level
lord,
7?
has
No, nobody's leveled up.
Okay.
Get out of here.
He's trying to get some.
is dead.
Alright.
Oh, I'm very worried indeed. Just, it's...
He has a different way of showing his emotions.
You must save face.
His agency is concerning.
He's the mayor, so a lot of people in held in high regard must keep their feelings in check to not have their personal feelings get involved with something that's not supposed to
I
happen.
didn't think we came in here to talk
You're
about the
welcome.
mayor's feelings.
I did.
I would like to sit down at the nearest chair.
At the mayor's chair.
What?
Well, there are 2 3-man couches, and the mayor is sitting at the end of the right one with
Just
just...
scoot right next to him.
Don't do that.
This is just bleeding on.
I'm in plate mail, so
He just kind of looks at you and
Blood's
goes,
coming out of where the plate mill's joints are.
you are all welcome to take a seat, and you can explain to me
I don't take a seat.
everything that's happened in the past hour and a half since I saw the 2 of you last.
assassin.
Well, I gathered that part.
I'm not.
You said the mercy assassins. Good job. Anyways.
I kind of gathered that from the screaming crowd at my doorstep.
Yes, we did talk to the king about what was gonna possibly go on, and that we had a feeling that the Green Dragon may have involved a dispute between him and his sister, and he dropped the barrier, and then all of a sudden he got attacked
One of the
by
assassins we kept
assassins in
alive
green robes.
told us that he worked for the Green Dragon.
She generally stays to herself and does not bother the likes of us very often.
But they say.
So she must have some greater
Ew.
plot if she's willing to attack the king openly in the streets.
Unless it's a man-made cult that she's not aware of, and they're doing things without her consent, but they're using her name.
That is
Fanboys.
that is a possibility.
It could be possible that she might also go after the queen.
There is an empty seat of power. The Northern Lands are going to be needing a king.
Well, the queen still has jurisdiction over the island, even though she mainly covers the western borders and the southern part of the island, but she still has control over everything.
Is there not a war between the two?
There is a misunderstanding at the moment, and I don't... Well, with the king dead, I don't see that misunderstanding is going to continue. And as far as I'm aware, the king does not have any heirs of his own. However, the queen does have a son, and he may be taking over the rule. So then again, if he is like-minded as his mother, then the islands will fall under her direction and rule.
There's a possibility that the dragon may go after her too, since she has an heir.
Well, there's a very vast possibility of that happening, yes.
Stop. You're disrupting the
Do you
class.
know- Do you know where the dragon's lair is?
Yes, actually.
We do.
Just about where.
Not the exact location, but
Somewhere,
landed
be-
in front of it.
somewhere between here and
Mossbourne.
the Green Knight Tower.
Oh shit.
Somewhere in the forest, where it's the thickest. And a
Draxios,
lot of the forest is very thick.
Draxios can show you, because that's where we spawned.
In the dragon's lair.
Kind of really.
Respawn point.
Yeah, right? I'm like,
We kind of.
This campfire.
We kind of just got dropped there
Humanitarian
randomly. It was really close.
You found a
You'll
goose.
ask him more about it, because he was talking to her more, I think, while I was out.
Did you
You
guys
spoke.
spawn in her lair?
Oh, hold on. We just breezed past. You spoke to the Green Dragon?
Yeah, I was gonna sell her to her.
You spoke to the Green Dragon and shared not with us.
I laughed silently at what he
Yeah,
said.
I didn't do anything. I just turned around and left. It wasn't really her. It was a mouse. Like this mouse. I have a mouse to pull up the teapot. Except for this one's happy and the other ones were ominous.
What?
And she spoke to you because why?
Because I said I'd sell her to her.
Do you remember the way?
Just the way.
Yeah, but who cares? I'd rather just leave.
I'm afraid that we need to at least send a message to the Queen, and now.
I can definitely do that. And he stands up and he takes his hand and he touches the portrait. And as he does, the picture starts to morph and change. And eventually you start to see an image of a...
It's a magic mirror. It is, isn't it?
you see,
Mirror, mirror on the wall,
You
who's
see-
the fairest of them all? Alright, it's me. Lord Farquaad. Show me the princess.
you,
Some of you may die, but that is a price I am willing to pay.
so you see a woman with ginger frizzy hair that is pulled and pulled back to reveal a lean, warm face. She has big, round, green eyes set rooted in their sockets. She watches affectionately over the court where she sits.
Are they all barbarians?
What?
Are they all barbarians, and does she have a bow?
Are you talking about Clash of Clans?
No.
No, she's not a barbarian.
Is she from barbarian clans?
No!
What?
Would you let me read the description?
Does she have a bow?
She has fair skin and eloquently compliments her cheeks and leaves a gracious memory.
Which cheeks?
Facial ones! Okay.
1 to 10, cake or no cake.
No,
She stands graciously among others despite her lean frame. God,
I know what?
She's too twiggy past.
she's lean!
Does she have long red
I
hair?
want her to die.
It's frizzed. It's ginger frizzy hair that she has pulled
It's
back.
Merida! It's Merida.
Who?
Merida.
From Brave.
My favorite princess.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna be like, is it the chick from Brave?
Yes.
I don't know what her name is. I never watched it. I don't watch Disney movies.
Green eyes and long red hair.
And she...
I just watch the ones that Dakota forces me to watch.
Okay. Okay. Brave is a good one. You'd like it.
Oh, you would love it.
It has Marduk. Okay. He's a giant bear spirit. He's very cool. So,
Very scary.
Right.
it's better than the bear and
Alright.
fox and hound. Okay.
Fox and the Hound is
It's a very sad movie.
it's a good.
It's a sad movie.
I found it funny.
It looks so
I never seen it.
I was like, the whole movie has murder and abandonment and mental issues the entire time.
And betrayal!
Like, everyone says, oh, Mufasa dying is the most betrayal. It's like, you didn't watch Fox and the Hound as a 5-year-old. That movie's traumatic.
Or worse.
Snape's death made me laugh.
Terabithia was the sound.
That whole book is about mental illness.
And cancer.
And
Yeah.
cancer.
Yes, it said.
Anyways,
moving on.
my character
So
blushes
as the
he
mayor touches the portrait, you see a picture of this woman, standing there,
I curtsy.
clothed in a long white dress, and the mayor Clotha just stands there. He goes, "I hate to bother you, Your Highness, but I do have some grave news. Your brother."
Your bugbear.
No, really, your brother has. Yes. Your brother has died.
Just now.
He
Died. Got murdered. A little different.
Yes, I was getting to that.
He caught the dead.
It appears that he has been assassinated
He stumbled onto a knife.
This one was
by a plot from the Green Dragon,
Yes.
and it now appears that the rule of the islands have fallen solely on you.
Congratulations.
You're the new
sorry
CEO
for
of
your
Topaz
loss.
Island.
I also would probably advise that you
is yours, Charlie.
double your guard for safekeeping and possibly as a precaution to there could be assassins on their way to Mossbourne as we speak. And she
okay,
just,
Draxios? You seem like you've been
and
bumped.
she just kind of
Got too excited.
she just nods her head back and goes, "Thank you, Claw."
I like her.
And then he removes his hand from the painting and the image blurs back to reveal the portrait of himself.
I say, no.
Oh, that was cool. How'd you do that?
Killed with fire.
A special sending spell here
This is
on
a
the
two-way
island.
mirror.
Ooh,
She's in the other room.
very neat.
She was behind it all.
I do have sending, but it's not like that.
She seemed unfazed.
Professionals have
I
standing.
am equally surprised by the fact that, one, she seemed unconcerned about her brother's death, and two, for her own life and the security of her own kingdom.
Some people
There
want the
is
relatives
definitely more security for her in Mossbourne than there was the king traveling back and forth on the island.
But the town's near the Green Dragon's lair?
No, Mossbourne is nowhere near her
That's
lair.
halfway in between.
I think that's my
Yeah.
point. If the Green Dragon wishes to attack wherever she likes, I feel like she might just be able to do so.
That
She
is a
has wings.
possibility, and the queen will have, I'm sure, will take the proper precaution. She has her guards there, probably the most finest warriors we have on the island.
So the towns are... Your town is...
My town is one of the outliers that a lot of people ignore, and the king coming was always a big deal, because the rest of the island generally does not care about it.
Mike can hear that, Jordan. The tapping.
Stop. You're the nervous one. Stop it!
Well, your town's going to get a lot more popular now.
Okay.
It's a
Too bad.
possibility, yes.
Mama had to work.
Yes, I know, this is concerning for some of you, but this is the way things are. Things here in Madville are random.
And black and white.
That is very true. It's very cut and dry.
I meant because you guys have no color.
Well, yes, you are the oddities here.
What's your problem?
Besides the blacks.
Sir Evan?
Yeah.
No,
This
she's
is
black and white too.
much closer to your mission. I feel
She's
like
not.
the decision of where...
I mean, how big is the dragon?
Knife.
Is it a
Water is
dragon?
wet.
You
don't know.
don't know. All you know is that
We're not
from
taking on
what
right
the
now.
brass dragon told you, they were basically born the same time, and he was an adult.
Therefore, water is wet.
So am I watered?
So, the queen is safe,
Supposedly.
For now.
You're not wet.
and she's gonna make the sole decision without counsel.
As monarch goes.
I'm done.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that solves everything.
I'm asking, I guess
Welcome
this
to
is
the
more of a private
2022
conversation.
Moisty.
I'm asking, do we need to be a rogue
You
agent
ever watch
in
his
this?
videos?
Well, things quickly changed. I don't know.
Most
I mean,
critical, look it up.
I guess I would need to talk with the Green Wardens and see
Great
if
YouTube.
what happens
You'll
next.
love him. Specifically. You will.
Wouldn't
Does
you?
Okay.
Does the green... go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Wouldn't the green dragon pet basically be your mission
Started
now?
watching again back when he did,
Since
like,
he
the
just assassinated, she just
Well, yeah.
assassinated.
If I mean, definitely a problem. I think that would probably be my next course of action. Yeah.
I don't
So
know how to
we
roll
should
critically.
try to deal with this green dragon.
I got it.
Does the green dragon
name
have
is
any
Charlie.
correlation with the
Hello,
green
Charlie.
knights?
No.
Besides the combat now.
He's hilarious.
I know.
It took me a second.
I think we should
So
get a
it takes
good
us
night rest.
I completely
Alright.
agree with you there.
Yeah.
But after that, the
Sleep.
green dragon is the
Sleep
next
time.
target.
I'd rather just leave. I don't care about no dragon. Unless I can make him.
Were you wanting? Are you wanting to
Dragons
help with the
usually have
dragon,
caves and gold.
Fluke?
Yeah, but
How much time do we have left
she
for
wanted
the
this.
ship?
I
I thought you were
give her
pointing.
that.
I thought you were
Please.
pointing at your chest for a second. I was like, yes, she did.
Or speaking to the mayor, are the
I would rather you sell her.
royal giants underneath
So would I.
your charge
No,
now?
I don't know. Yeah.
I have a feeling that they will probably go on their way eventually if they have not done so already.
I see.
Howdy.
If they're not here, nor willing to fight, you have men or women
What?
Click.
Hello.
to fight for the town.
Howdy.
If the
Hello.
queen
Howdy.
is so far
Hello.
away, you must have a militia.
Maybe
We
blacksmith?
have small town guards. Well, I'm assuming we still have town guards. They could have been
You don't
dismissed of before the assassins attacked.
I see.
So that could have been their
Want of all people here.
play.
Jordan
They were
does not
hoping
want
that
to
there
know
was
that.
nobody in town to stop them and then
What?
assassinate the king and
We
get
were
out.
laughing about
But it appears that you all have surprised them. That you were something that they were not expecting to be here in the village.
We were. Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
We were too late.
It was a good choice.
We were able to avenge the king.
The assassins got what they deserved, though.
Yes.
the outcome is no different. The king is dead.
I thought it was something else. Sorry.
But so are his
Dragon
killers.
are terrible.
So
They were
taking
tried,
care
they were
of the
judged.
problem of the green dragon would definitely benefit you guys,
I
wouldn't
think so
it?
too.
She has been here for as far as I can remember, and she has done her own thing. I mean, honestly, there are old stories that the reason why the city is as it is because of her influence.
Influencer. She's an influencer.
That we have lost, as you say, color compared to while having her influence the island. There's also rumor that while you are inside of her domain on the island, that your magic will not be as strong as it is everywhere else on the island.
So I would be careful if I read.
Merely rumors.
Purely skeptical.
But again, I do not know that myself. I only know the stories I was told as a child.
Liquid onions.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I just puked in my mouth.
Scorsese?
Mountain Dew onions.
That sounds like stomach
So
acid.
would you want someone to deal with her now that she's done this, or would you prefer her to stay?
I have a feeling that the queen, while yes, she seemed very, she is generally very impulsive compared to her brother. I have a feeling that she will be sending the might of the Spring Islands, and she will be attacking the Green Dragon in hopes of defeating her once and for all.
So
Sounds like she says.
yeah, sounds like we're good to go. Sounds like we're Gucci. Can we leave?
I'm assisting.
I don't care.
I don't believe we are powerful enough for the dragon.
Well, if she's
But with the might of the...
if we can find out if she's sending people there, we could. That'd be more of an assist as well. We would have more people on
If
our
we could just get
hands.
in communication.
We don't have to.
Let them go in first. We'll soften the dragon up, and then when they all die, we run in and kill the dragon.
We're not
Still
gonna let
kill
them all
you.
die. We're gonna
That's a
assist
fair
them.
plan.
I like this.
Wisdom.
How about we assist
Using others
them?
as shields. Smart.
Can I have any insights on him?
You could roll in the box for once.
Still 9.
Are you telling me what to do?
Hard to read.
Hard to read, but... What is insight anyway? It's a wisdom check.
Intelligence.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
No, it's actually wisdom.
That's what
Is
I
it?
thought.
7.
Do you think you can get us in communication?
You haven't done the
What?
Could you get us in communication with the queen to find out if she plans an attack?
I mean, I can always call her back.
Could you do that, please?
Hey, homie. Here we calling you again.
And I will see if she answers.
If she does not, we assume she's
I
been
stare intently.
He does he goes and touches the painting once again, and as he does this, you see an empty throne room.
Aw, dang it! She ghosted me.
No one is available to take your call.
Please
I have a
hang up
bad
about
feeling
it.
about that.
Is there any noise coming from?
There's
Just simply
fire.
noise.
It's
Noise.
just simply
Yeah.
what you
Fire.
would assume to be like just background noise of an empty room.
Okay. I don't think it's necessarily her being assassinated.
And then the camera pans down and she's got a knife in her neck.
Oh! I'd be so sad.
We're like, well, it's time to leave.
We should.
I think we should make a rest and make plans.
That's a good idea.
Thank you for your generosity.
Well, I will offer you. I do have some spare rooms upstairs. If you would like to stay the evening, rest up, relax, and my housekeeper will be able to serve you in whatever needs that you possibly could see.
Does your room have a tub?
I have several tubs.
I sprint to a room.
Thank you for your generosity.
Thanks.
It
you,
is
kind
the
sir.
least I can do for those who have stopped or attempted to stop.
We were
Well,
not
there's the
successful,
bitches.
but you're welcome.
I'm here to party.
Kind of tempted to do
All right,
this.
so
Party, let's go party.
as you
Brothel.
are escorted out of the den,
Black and white, it's a noir one.
you are taken upstairs, and as you walk upstairs, you hit a landing, and on this landing, it then moves around into a giant circle with a hole down a chandelier hanging in the middle of it. As you look down, you see an elaborate dining room set up for a table that could sit roughly 25 guests easily along this long table dining room. But around the landing, you do see so a total of 8 doors, 4 doors on each side, parallel to each other on either side of this hole in the floor of this U shape.
It sounds like Subway in here all of a sudden. Is my head?
There are 8 rooms.
No.
I believe that
Burn me.
the best option is the green dragon.
Attractive. Good.
Whether reason, striking, or assisting the
Look.
army. Yeah.
Do you think you want me to send Dimivin a message to see if he needs to restock?
I can't.
Do you want me to?
If you trust the chaos magic won't ruin it.
Blow up. Fireball sitting in the room.
Oh,
No.
I forgot about that.
Don't do it.
Also,
Maybe
it's
don't do
only
anything.
like 60 feet or 100.
No.
She has sending now.
I thought message. Tell me how message.
She does. She
I
has a
do.
tattoo for message, but she has the spell sending.
Oh, okay.
Which is message on crack.
Yeah.
Message can go through planes.
What time is it during the day right now? Or what time is it?
Sending can too.
And then it might be sending.
Interesting.
Sending can go through planes. Message, you have to be on the same plane.
I see.
And you have to be within like 60 to 100 feet.
What time is it?
In game?
In game.
Let's see.
Has the black sun set yet?
No.
I'm
I'd
so
say
surprised we
based
haven't pointed out the sun is a square.
based on the hours that you've been in town, I'd say it's probably mid late afternoon.
If we grew up on the square sun, it wouldn't be weird to us.
I'm good to just sleep.
So
or
3,
to
4 o'clock in the afternoon,
meditate.
I'd say.
No.
So wild
It would be
magic
weird
would
to us
happen
if it
in
was a
here
I
if
say
I was
we-
to cast something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Only one
Some
way to
food,
find out.
Get some rest and discuss
maybe
our
you can get
options
teleported.
tomorrow
I
morning.
agree.
I think we
By
should
yourself.
just discuss now.
Maybe.
Over food.
Yes.
And beer.
That's fine.
And tobacco.
Oh.
And bitches.
And I'm
How
down.
long- So, how much food was there on the ship to last the crew when you left?
I honestly can't remember as Archer speaking here. Making stuff up. I trust that one Dinvim has enough food for a while.
Knowing
And
his
two-
cooking, probably not.
Our time is currently synced up with Dinvin's.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're okay.
Yeah.
We should be,
Okay, good.
but
Give a day or two, yeah.
Either I have no loyalties to this island, but I feel like there is a much more malicious power, sinister, that's the word.
Is it delicious?
Malicious.
Power ahead.
Oh.
Are you talking about the dragon?
The green dragon, yes. I don't believe that if she is interested on the island, dragons tend to collect hordes, island after another.
I think the
What are you
best
saying?
option
There's
would
booty.
probably be to go
Malicious
with
booty.
the Queen's legions to go take out the Green Dragon.
Yes.
We will listen.
If she's sending them.
I also believe that with the queen gone, and I only assume it's because she's leading the army,
That
we will
means
find
if she
them
dies,
at the green
one
dragon,
of us
not
could become
at
his-
Yes,
what
I would be led to
Mossbourne.
believe that as well.
Let's just hope she considers us ally.
I just know that when we respawned, it was west. It seems like we traveled very west.
This fan
Because
is
we had
blowing
to
on my
travel
butt. It's cool.
almost the complete
You need
opposite
it.
direction back
Cause
here
you got
to see you
hot
guys.
buns.
to the east.
Okay.
We also traveled eastward.
Yeah.
Could we
Yes.
possibly north? I mean, it's heading west, but
Was it north or west?
Northwest. It was both.
He's the person that was leading. If you see burnt thorn bushes, it was him and his flaming ball of fire.
Flaming balls of fire.
Giggity.
Sorry.
I think with that decided, making our way to the Green Dragon in the morning.
Success.
Yes, I would like some sleep.
I am Rumstelling. We'll see you in the morning.
Very
And
good
I close the
plan.
door.
Good job.
It's only like 4 o'clock.
That's
Did you have one dinner?
It's time for bitches.
It's
Alright,
So
so, you all...
It's thought o'clock.
Okay, so you all pick the room of your choice. Again, there are 8 rooms. They are all, every door you open, they look the exact same. All
not themed.
All fitted.
Where's the froggy room?
All fitted with a queen size bed, a nightstand, all with banister style bed frames.
No way, I got water bed in mine.
I'm just gonna go into the first room in the hall. I'm just gonna go in. I'm going to lay down my backpack and my equipment, and I'm going to take off my armor. I'm going to not use incense, but I'm gonna say a prayer, and then I'm going to meditate. I'm gonna get on the bed and meditate for enough time to get
First, I'm gonna eat anything that he can cook up.
I shall eat as well.
Oh, sorry, I kicked you.
After that, I'm going to go to my room and meditate.
I would also like to announce that all the rooms also have individual porcelain claw foot tubs in them as well.
I steal the tub. I mean,
I will take a bath.
I want one that can hold 50 Murph.
that is. Oh my
I don't want that many.
It's big enough to roughly hold 2 people.
Comfortably or on
3 if one sits on the other.
2 would fit semi-comfortably.
I should.
If they didn't mind intimacy.
Yes, if they did not mind the intimacy, yes. You could fit 2 fully grown adults in there.
I should invite the blacksmith.
Messages.
So a regular sized tub.
Would you
Hey,
like
well,
to come
a
stay
regular
with
sized
the
tub
mayor
does not
and
fit
then
me.
Yeah, well, these are claw tubs, so yes, they will fit us comfortably, RJ. By
I've never
ourselves.
seen those tubs.
They're pretty large.
How's it going? She's like,
That's the first thing.
Alright, so,
you get on those.
anything special for the
Buy a
evening?
big-ass bath.
Go ahead.
Whenever I go to take my rest, I'm just gonna bring out
for
my
multiple
lyre and
purposes,
do the
like cleaning
meditate
and
while playing
relaxing.
it. And kind of singing
Yes.
softly to
In the
myself.
next room. Boom, boom. Shut
Softly, singing softly to myself.
Oh, what?
Take your request.
In my room, I would like to pop a mushroom to try and speak to my god.
Stars and Stripes, I made an edit.
It's the only. Well, he gives me visions in my sleep, but it was popping the mushroom was the only time I could directly talk to him.
Alright, we'll handle that in a second.
I am relaxing in my tub
Okay.
with a cigarette.
And smoked meats.
Yes.
You have like a platter
Draxios.
floating on the
Yes,
floor.
I'm just gonna fill the tub up.
Just like that.
You get in the water.
The girl's right next to you, and you're
You
just
must
like.
snuggle the water.
What's your dead
Okay.
fish?
Bath
So-
water? Are you selling bath water?
I can imagine you just doing barrel rolls in the water.
Like an otter.
No, like a crocodile death roll.
Alright, so,
Oh, I've seen
as
that,
you
yes.
all
Just like-
make preparations for a evening's rest, Orion,
Yes.
in your room, you decide to take out one of the mushrooms that you acquired from Thulna, and you decide to
Bro.
inhale one of them.
Inhale.
Yes, inhale.
Itchy sinus.
And as you do, you instantly black out.
It's a sound he makes.
Okay. Alright, so at this point for this one,
Okay.
alright, for this, I'm going to ask you all to exit the room. We'll only be in here for 10-15 minutes. Do not start an episode of anime. We will be in here very shortly.
I'm here by myself.
You will not be in here for Orion and I will not be in here for very long. So you please exit the room, and you'll be back very shortly.
You guys in your room just hear.
What?
No.
Orion.
He wants his belt.
I want my blacksmith.
And then Olivia, if you could close the door on your way out.
Don't let the dogs in.
Why do you need headphones?
I don't know how long
You're
it's
literally
gonna
going to be gone for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You never know.
It's really not going to be an hour like it was for Blue.
Are you comfortable with me having a seltzer?
Go for it.
See. How old are you?
Okay. So, as you pop a mushroom, you hear a very deep voice call out to you and go, I have not spoken to you in a very long time.
Oris?
I go by many names.
Yes.
Have you found what you've been seeking?
I've found one so far. I have a feeling I may find another where we venture to tomorrow.
This pleases me. I require that you meet with me very soon.
Yes.
The moment that you leave the Spring Islands, and again, I think the only reason why I'm able to communicate with you is because you have seemed to have found the company of a Green Knight. And with this company, I have now been able to break through the magic of the island and communicate with you. Because of this, I now wish to meet with you. I wish to see you. And make sure you bring the artifact with you.
I will. Shall I bring the companions as well?
Yes. They are of great interest to me as well.
Good.
There is an island off the main coast. That is where you will meet me. You will know the island by the giant, single-standing lighthouse that shines out in the distance. That is where we will have a conversation, and you will finally meet me, my great servant.
It will be a privilege, my lord, as I kneel down.
Do not disappoint me.
I won't.
Alright, and at that, your vision fades, and you are alone in your room once again.
Alright. I'm just gonna go back to meditating for the night.
As I get everybody to come back, hopefully. Or open the door and we can yell at them. Still inside.
Hi guys! Alright, we're done.
I told them 5-10 minutes.
I was like, wow, I was fast.
Bless you?
Gesundheit.
That's so gross.
Double Gesundheit.
He was gonna leave it for the toilet paper and he bent over and he farted. He's like, achoo!
The great snort.
Those are awful.
I've died.
Twice. Okay.
Farted and sneezed at the same time. My entire body is.
I screenshotted myself. I'm not okay.
Oh my
Reminds me from,
You're really not.
reminds me of Kevin James.
We're gonna call you Crown Dustin Dillon.
I said it smells bad. Don't go in there. Archer's like, oh god.
Yeah,
That's an aggressive fart.
we know, we heard it.
For some stupid reason, I watched you through the whole thing. You walked in and you're like, and you reached down the couch like,
I'm sure.
My head is too big. I can't put this hat on.
Yeah,
Well,
you got
yes,
fat head.
because some hats are not universal.
It's for a lady.
Well, then it's not designed for your head.
It said
I'm
unisex.
aware.
You just got a big head.
It's not true.
It is true. I has a big head too.
I have a small
His
one.
head's swollen.
They had
I can put a
to order a
top
special
His
helmet
swollen head.
for football so I could wear a helmet.
Oh.
I know.
In middle school, it was terrible. Everyone's like, "Oh, this large helmet should fit." It's not gonna fit, coach. They had to order an extra large helmet just for me for middle school football.
Big head club.
I can fit a toddler's.
I don't know if they ordered it or not, but they had to go to the high school to get me a helmet. When I got to high school, I just got to wear one of the XL helmets and it worked fine.
Yay.
Yeah, I like how
Got a big head.
My side hurts.
Got a big old head.
So, while Archer is on his way back, you all have a good 8 hours of rest and relaxation,
Orion died.
and you can all have, and so you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Ugh.
Long rest of the good.
let me get all my spell slots back.
Can I get my health, please?
Me too.
Well, that's what happens when you do a long rest.
Yo. That's not right. Maybe I did too many times.
I'm thankful
There we
that
go.
you had Capri's nearby.
Long rest.
Okay.
You've
Oh man, I lose my tip.
had a very long rest.
That was a good fart.
I
bet
bet.
it was.
I bet.
It was very hostile.
Yes.
I get dressed, I do my hair, and I walk out the door waiting for breakfast.
Walk out with nothing.
What?
I walk out.
Except the armband.
The armband and a trench coat.
That may or may not be on his arm.
So yes, as
Good morning,
you all come out of your room, as you look down into the dining room, the table has been set up for breakfast. There's a variety of fruits and vegetables, as well as small little pastries.
I'm glad that you're drinking that.
It actually tastes pretty good. I like it.
You're welcome.
Yum.
I thought they tasted pretty good.
And so, the
I don't like salsa.
Mayor Clotha is already
I can
sitting
taste it.
down at the head of the table at breakfast, and he is seems to be just sitting alone quietly as he is eating.
I grab a few things and a cup of coffee, and
It's a
I
liqueur.
walk over and ask, "Would you like some company?"
Koi would be better than that.
It would be nice to have company. Yes.
Can you imagine when your legs are
Squat,
asleep when you're
very
sitting on the
calmly,
toilet for
and
too
eat.
long?
It's terrible.
That's what a
The
seltzer
taste,
food.
the taste of pins and needles.
What are we talking about?
White Claw.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you-
It tastes
when
like
you
white
take
noise.
when you're taking a poop for too long and your legs fall asleep on the toilet, it's that.
Yeah.
Good taste.
I go.
You know, I said it was white noise. Like what you see on your screen TV is like.
The snow.
I grab some
This thing.
food. And
No, with the peel.
what kind of drinks are available
Hey, yo,
on the
yeah.
table?
There's a variety of juices as well as
Ooh, that flavor.
milk, and there are some breakfast beers available as well.
Mimosas.
See,
Grab me one.
I grab some random juice and
Mimosa.
some food. And I'm gonna go sit with the mayor as
I
well.
told you.
You sleep. Orion.
Bro. You're like.
alright.
How about you?
Funny thing. My throat is like super dry.
I practice
So,
to myself
I've been
very
coughing a lot
quietly so
because
no
of
one
it.
would get angry with me.
But I've had like super
Oh, good.
sticky mucus. And I
When's the
started
next
gagging
hangover?
on it
Oh
after I
You
got out of
didn't
the
hear me,
shower.
did you?
no. Oh no.
Nope.
And I was like,
Thankfully.
literally, I was putting deodorant
You
on.
could?
Oh no.
No.
Started gagging on it.
Thankfully.
Went to spit it into the
Am I
thing.
that
As soon
bad?
as I bent over,
No.
I just threw up mucus
Not
into
my
the
kind of
sink.
music.
I was
Huh?
like,
It's just not my kind of
Isn't
music.
that what happened to you?
Well, what's your kind of
You
music?
threw up mucus?
Do you like more of the pirate kind of
I
music?
gagged hard enough that I threw up from it.
Dang.
Sorry, my bad.
I just had a small chat with him.
They're criminals.
Blah, 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 bananas.
I'm meaning, do you
Luke
like?
finds a different seat.
So you
I
don't
was
like?
gonna say except you.
So
You
you don't like?
insulted his entire crew.
What did he say?
I said I dislike pirates.
You said you hated pirates.
I strongly dislike pirates.
Then you will hate yourself.
I'm not a pirate.
Yet.
And it's not even
Let's force him to be a pirate.
You know that. Does your character know that you were a pirate?
Somewhat, but
It's like,
you
I
see-
surely not these.
Not these fine folk.
He thinks of pirates as bad people who like to pillage, raid,
Well,
and hurt people.
some of you are role playing, some of you are discussing Walmart. So
Maybe there's a woman
I want
in
to
the
pick
island.
okay.
I'm gonna keep
Sorry.
talking.
I'm walking past you,
I'm gonna keep
and
talking to him.
you're my target.
Okay, so first I'll need a stealth check.
Is there more
Oh,
Walmarts
it's like-
in the world
okay,
or
sure.
Dollar Generals?
Probably
Just to
Mark.
see if you're being sneaky enough.
I'm just gonna keep talking to him.
That is a 19.
Okay.
Middle East
So
world.
do you like guitars then?
So
Is
Orion,
that type of music?
what's
with
your
guitars?
passive perception?
Passive
Popcorn
perception.
has a freaking
16.
Yep.
Dollar
Okay.
General.
So yep, you are
I'm
stealthy
on the way
enough.
by it.
Sleight of hand.
Yep. Slide a hand check now.
That's a 25.
All right. So yeah,
It's bad.
you are successfully able to grab something. Is there something specific you are trying?
Coin. Just coin.
There's a
Coin?
lot of
Okay. I'm trying to remember how much. Orion, how much do you have on you?
15.
15.
15 gold.
Yeah.
I take his purse.
Yeah, you snatch all 15. Orion, you have no idea. So as far as you know, you still have your 15 gold.
Okay.
You know what you should do.
So yeah, so Fluke, you can add you add a 15 gold coin purse.
Is your
It is
mushrooms in
more.
there
Don't
too?
give out the list for free.
Where did you keep
Oh.
your mushrooms? Is in your purse.
For
It's
Halloween.
in a secret person
The
in
worth
his
of living.
They're
thigh.
like under my cloak in a satchel with a bunch of like my.
Yeah, no.
Stuff.
I'm making. Fluke is making a point.
I would say that I could get you a Lowe's one, but they actually
Yeah, but
have
that's
to
it.
make them.
Well, criminals
I was about to say, I'm the medium. I will do it.
It's funny because you're technically not
Take
allowed
it.
to leave the store with them.
Money has no value to me.
They have to stay in your locker, so if they start to smell bad, you can't wash it. They instead just go to a razor blade, cut it,
Okay.
and give you a new
I would
But
take
as you were asking, I do like
15
music.
gold.
I'll take it home, though.
You're just not sure what music you like
Every
yet.
once in a while,
I-
it drives you really starts
I
to-
can't remember.
Is there a genre of music in
So
the
I
you-
world?
know I've listened to music before.
So,
Shanties is one.
I do know. You don't
Obviously.
like me playing the lyre. That I do know.
It's not like you go into mountains and all of a
Just not
sudden they're
what I'm
singing
used to,
sea
I guess.
shanties. Wait.
Stop meditating.
You what?
Stop meditating.
Maybe I'll try different
said you stopped my
instruments
titty,
and
I was
see
like,
what you like.
titty?
No, he said
What?
meditating.
Okay.
There are 10,593 retail stores.
So far, I have my
Wow.
lyre and a hurdy
Walmart.
gurdy.
Okay, no more Walmart.
I hate Walmart.
You are now Gohan and
Walmart
Draxios.
locations
Are you in a different like spot sitting away from
I said the coin. I walked behind you.
You have a
Oh,
weird.
yeah. Makes you feel
Sat
better.
in front of
We
you.
own half the world.
Gave you the coin, and then you handed it to me, and I'm just like, you know what?
That's weird.
I have other instruments too. I break out my accordions.
highest.
Anyways.
Mexico owns Walmart too.
Walmart.
They have 2,500 Walmarts.
Dude, I couldn't even escape it when I was
Maybe
there.
not all pirates are bad.
633.
Just all the ones that
They're
I've
all
met
in
before
London.
you all.
Does North Korea have Walmart?
They've heard me.
I also have a mini drum.
Just don't
Probably not.
give me a reason
It'd be funny if they did though.
Walmart likes
to have to
capitalism.
judge you.
North Korea doesn't.
That's true.
North Korea likes their own capitalism.
No, there is no capitalism.
What the hell?
Insulted
Sorry,
the
just
pirate
communism.
breed.
Yes.
At its worst.
Except they go
There
to
is more Dollar Generals than Walmart in the world.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
There's more Dollar Generals in the United
Defeated
States
pirates
than there is in the
are
entire world.
We have a problem.
18,000 of them.
Because it only takes like 2 employees to run the store.
Right? That's why nothing's ever stocked.
Well, I knew don't work there because
What are you guys talking about?
No, you don't want to work there.
How about pirates?
I worked at Walmart. I
How
can do
about
it.
pirates?
I can do it.
General's
Oh.
worse than
I don't
You
have
get
the
a
will.
signing bonus.
I have a
at
drum
Dollar
and
General.
accordion.
You just have to stay with them for 6 months before you can actually receive it.
you know
I play the instruments most of the time on the ship. That's
I
about it.
exit the building.
The crew
Building.
probably enjoys
Are you
it.
gonna
Well,
eat?
you might need to find
No, I meditated. I ate.
That's
leaving the
sadly,
building.
You
the
didn't
crew
say hi?
really did enjoy it, but you sadly
I don't
might
know
need
what's
to find
going on.
new songs.
You're
since it's
easy.
a new crew.
Everyone's being
Oh,
silent.
that's fine. I have an accordion.
Except
I have
those
a
two.
drum. I heard
They're arguing.
They're
hired.
talking at the table with the mayors who's just sitting there.
Yeah, the mayor has.
I got 15 gold.
Stars and stripes.
Oh,
You
that's
can
cool.
be-
Suppose I have no problem.
I'd like to observe what's
If you're
going on
talking
the
about bad
street.
pirates, I'm
Are the
definitely not
people
one of them.
nervous?
As you can tell, I'm not. As you can tell, I'm not interested
From
in
what
stealing
you
your
understand of how
What's a veggie tells like the very
the-
awful pirates?
They're the pirates who don't do anything.
Yeah.
So based on how you
Myself
understand
personally, I'm not gonna make
the
it a point to become a
atmosphere of the
pirate.
town, everybody seems
But
to
I
be
guess
walking
I
around
suppose
pretty
I can
normally.
judge
Like they
it,
don't
you
seem
know,
to be
no
too
wrong.
phased about yesterday's
So I
events.
apologize
Really?
for
Yep.
insulting or-
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I just said that you were wrong.
Okay.
Not all pirates are bad.
I go back inside.
There are some bad ones, Orion. I do know that.
I mention
There are
this to
some
the
very
mayor.
bad ones.
I know. I think.
I tell the mayor, your people seem unfazed at yesterday's
But we are
discourse
definitely not one of them, since we do
and
help people
events.
as much as we
It's
can.
probably because
These
they
numbers.
know that.
I like
Alright, good
them.
job.
I was really putting my phone down so I didn't look at anything.
The only
Just
person
threw
that I
it.
wish to see go away,
How are we
not
gonna go
Orion,
to the Green
is the one that
Dragon?
had me as a slave.
Well, I don't know what. I'm just trying to do stuff.
Is the queen even sending an army?
No, we don't even know him, but the queen's not there to answer.
The people are unfazed because at dawn the day starts over here. They
The
will
same day?
They will not remember what happened yesterday.
That's,
So is the king going to
You
die again?
remember what will happen?
The king is gone.
do we remember what happened yesterday?
You and I will remember.
Okay.
Why do you
Everyone else.
remember?
Is he colored?
Remember me?
Part of being this official, I get to remember
From
everything that's
the
happened.
mountains where I come from. there's
Each day
a
is
great
different.
play called
Olivia's the only
50
one.
First Dates.
No, I remember.
It's
so much
grade
fun.
by the greatest
I
ever,
just sounded
Saddam
like a redneck when I
Antler.
said it on
It's in the
purpose.
word too.
And
It's
it's
alright.
about
It's
this
another
man falling in love with a lady who can't remember him.
I relate to that.
Yeah.
I
Bruh,
can't
no.
remember.
I'm not okay.
Does
Well,
he
okay.
say anything before we go off?
That's what I was trying to do, and then I got overran by a novel about a man who fell in love with a woman who doesn't remember.
Named 50 First Dates.
Yes.
By Saturn.
By Saddam Antler.
Saturn I'm done.
Okay. Alright, plot moving forward.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
Lay off the protein
Saturn
shake.
Mandler.
I'm not taking the protein shakes.
Yes, the people of this city have been living the same day over and over and over again for centuries.
So they won't remember us.
They will not remember you, no.
That way they can remember each
Everyone you met yesterday will no longer remember that you exist.
Someone better get that groundhog out.
The only ones they remember are myself and, well, the former king. So as far as they're aware, the king is still alive.
Oh, that's twisted.
I am curious. I mean, monarchies turn over. Do
Why do you
they
touch my hair?
assume it's the same king always? I'm like, the king that died, is that the same king that they remember? And will always remember?
They will always remember the first king, yes.
Regardless if there's a new king.
Yes.
That's bizarre.
What happens if they leave the town?
I don't think
They
do.
can't.
Most people do not leave.
And if they're bound to
There's a
escape
lot
the
of
day.
that around this island.
What happened to the town? I mean,
Well,
with the deception being the colorless fact that they
ever
loot.
since I became mayor is the first time that I heard about it. And my predecessor basically explained it to me like this. Everyone here has been...
Is this the giver?
No.
Oh.
I like it! But no.
Giver. The giver.
You never read that in school?
No.
It's a fantastic
You know what?
book series.
That may be my influence now that I'm thinking about it. I like it.
What's the giver?
You're gonna find out in a second.
Hold my hands.
Remember everything. The war. My death.
Stars and stripes.
But you must break across the barrier.
So, yes, there we go. So he goes on and explains, yes, that I did not even think about that. But yeah, I was wondering where I was getting this influence from. But yeah, okay. So, yes, black and white, and the only person who can see color is the mayor.
Good job.
And he passes, and whoever's elected mayor gains the memories of the town.
Why am I the one that knows the freaking literature part?
I know.
I wasn't
literature.
making that connection, but yes,
It
it's absolutely.
It didn't even make a connection in my head until you said something. I was like, my 7th graders are reading it. How did I come up with this? I'm dumb.
Too busy reading.
It's a fantastic
manga.
It's a
Okay,
fantastic book. No,
have
I
you-
haven't read any of the sequels. I need to.
Definitely
The second
Messenger and
I tried to read Messenger. I don't think I ever finished it, but I tried to.
Messenger and the Sun is probably better than the Giver.
Which one was the second one?
Gathering Blue.
Yeah, I like that one.
Gathering Blue was also good, but Messenger and Sun.
Yeah, I never read any
There
of
was
the
also
sequels.
no color.
No, Gathering Blue had color.
No, she was the only one that could.
The only one that can manipulate color in the sense of dye.
Yeah.
And blue being the rarest of the colors is what the book is
It's
named
been a
after.
minute since I've read that. Like in
My
7th
7th
grade.
graders have literally just read that. Wow.
It's fantastic.
They didn't enforce
And
a lot
it's
of
a
reading
pretty
it
good
that way.
No,
It was a really good movie.
I read
It was
different
really
books.
We don't care about your education as long as you graduate.
I read Fahrenheit
Grab forward.
451.
Yeah, that
Never
was a
read that.
high school book.
For
Where did you-
451.
I went to Waynesville.
Yeah.
No.
We read it in Brit. We read it in British Lit. If he didn't take British Lit with
The
Mr.
Giver?
Ward, he would have never read
Yeah,
it. No,
I-
Fahrenheit 451.
Oh,
That was a
I know what story you're talking about now.
pre-AP Ling 9 for me.
I took small
Oh,
stories.
I did read it with Mr. Tucker.
I took small stories.
We
my sister,
read.
thinking
What
it'd be an
did
easy
we
class,
read?
and she's like,
No,
"I'm gonna
because
fill out composition
Fahrenheit
books with
451
that.
is
Right.
English.
And I
Not
was like,
English, is
"Can
an
I go to the
American author.
guidance counselor? She's
Maybe it
like,
was
"Well,
American
I'm
Lit. I don't
this is
remember.
gonna be
There's
I
no
read it.
American
and I
Lit.
don't
Miss
wanna
Ward
take your
teaches
class.
Lit because
It was
I
her
took
first
Mr.
year
Ward.
I thought that was an American Lit too, because it was
Pretty
British
sure
Lit
I
first
ruined
semester, then second
Wait,
semester was
possibly
American
You
Lit.
probably did.
were-
That's true. They made us
Okay,
change it.
yeah,
Good
but at
old
least
Fahrenheit
Mr. Ward was my
451.
British
She
Lit.
was
Yeah,
like
Miss
23 or
Ward,
24.
In college, I read.
It was
No, I think it was my freshman year.
1984. That's what we.
Yeah, 1984. No, I remember. Yeah, I read it with Mr. Tucker in accelerated English for for freshman year. Yeah, I remember.
I bet.
Children will just have
I just read a bunch of
single
Shakespeare.
earpiece.
That book was so stinking boring. The concept was cool, but
What?
the book was boring.
1984.
That too.
Actually, I really enjoyed Fahrenheit 451.
The
It was the
Fahrenheit-
only book.
I never
It
got
was
to-
really.
I never-
It
It
was
was the only
interesting,
book
but
in
it was
9th
weird.
grade that I read.
The only thing
Only
I
because it was
Only
also like
book-
it was a 250-page book too. I
I
didn't
read
read
The Hobbit.
Huckleberry Finn.
I read.
I've
The
never
Hobbit
read
my
that.
freshman
Neither did
year.
I.
That was junior year. No, that was sophomore year.
I
Sorry,
only read
sophomore
three
year.
You know what?
books
You
in
know
high
what
school.
you should
Like,
read? The
all my
Perfect
English
Storm.
classes.
I've read
The
it.
Old
I've
Man
seen the
and the
movie
Sea.
too.
What
Wow.
was the freaking thing that Mr.
I
Wood
think
made
a book
us?
called Speak
I
about a
don't
girl
know.
getting
I didn't have
raped.
Mr. Wood.
Was that
Yeah.
Wood or Ward?
And then
Wood.
He- That guy was
Paper
such a
towels.
nice teacher.
oh, what was the?
I
The
like
Shining.
stopped coming to his
The
class
Shining,
because it was my
yeah.
first hour, so I just
I
showed
tried
up late
reading it.
the whole second semester.
Didn't catch my eye.
He's like, one day I showed up on time, and he was
I
like,
read
he came down, like, kind of
whole
squatted down to get
slew
close
of
to me, and he's like, all right,
Shakespeare.
Of course.
I can
of
give you
course.
all the
I feel
homework,
that.
and I'll let you
All the
pass
big
as long
ones.
as you complete it.
Oh,
He's like, but
Edgar
you have to
Allan
do
Poe?
it.
Yeah, we read
I was
all
like,
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just
all
gonna
of
go take 2 weeks of summer
I never
school.
thought I'd
That
ever-
way I
I
don't
never
have to do
thought
all
I'd
this
like
work
to
for a
pick
year.
the engine,
He's like,
but I did.
you sure you want to do that? He's like,
Mine's
yeah,
the
it's fine, but
basics.
thank you for
The
asking.
Tall tale
He's
heart.
like, all right, and then he didn't give me any more homework for the rest of the year. He just let me.
I like
It
the
spooked
Raven.
me.
There's only like a month left.
I like the Raven.
I was not a good student when I went to
I need to
Waynesville.
watch.
I
I need
wasn't
to
really
read.
good. I think I had like a C average.
The Usher.
Anyway,
what's it
shall
called?
we make way?
The Usher.
I had like a D.
So, yes,
I have
so-
it. I need to read it.
For
Yeah,
those
I
of you
still
who are
have
not
a
caught
higher
up on the
class
Giver,
grade.
I'm trying.
the way it works is there's a single man who has all the memories of the town, and one person is selected, and they hold the memories of
Oh
the
my
town
gosh.
forever.
And there's
So there's
supposed to
no
be-
feelings
Dude.
and stuff.
and
I-
no color.
No feelings, no
I
color.
have to say, memory manipulation and perception manipulation is one of my favorite tropes in D&D. I loved running the False Hydra so much against you guys. You guys hated me so much.
I loved it.
That was such a good thing. Oh my god.
So yes. So there you go. Now I didn't know where my inspiration was. Now here we are. Okay. So is everybody on the same page
Does
now?
he look like the same actor, like that older gentleman from the movie?
It is now.
The movie surprisingly wasn't that bad either.
I liked the movie. Yeah.
I forgot who was the actor.
I can't
I
remember.
like him too.
Jeff Goldblum.
I just remember.
It was Jeff. Oh, what's his name? It's Jeff Bridges. It's Jeff Bridges who plays the old man.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges plays the old man.
That's great.
I've seen the movie. I've never read the book though.
Why does he say that?
I wish that they would have went and did more of it. Instead, they're like, you know what? You know the next movie we're gonna make? The Life of Pi.
That movie was fantastic.
That was a good book. I like that.
I thought it was so stupid.
The movie's
I didn't like
Why?
it.
Why didn't you like it?
It was like, oh, you're trapped in a boat with a tiger. You gotta survive. You gotta survive. The
Oh,
tiger's gonna fucking
That's
eat
not
you.
what the story was
there's
about.
so much more. To
It's
the
a lot
story.
deeper than that.
I know it was, but I was just like, there's no way that this tiger just doesn't eat this kid.
Well, the tiger represented something else.
Yes.
No, I get the whole premise
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just didn't like it.
I did not understand at that level. I just thought it was cool. Like, oh, the tiger did.
No, yeah, no.
No, you have to get to the end when he explains the story. He goes like, which one's the better story? Me on the boat by myself and basically fighting for survival, and the tiger was me fighting in anger. Like, do I kill myself? Do I not? Or do you believe the story of me on the boat with the tiger?
I see.
Well, the tiger also, I think, represented his hunger.
Yeah, his hunger, yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah, does he eat? Yeah, because every
Hard to
animal on
see.
the boat that was actually with him
I read books
represented
about
one of the
boats.
other survivors on the boat. So which one's
Thousand
better?
Leagues Under the
Of
Sea.
me explaining that, because I'm the
That's
tiger,
awesome.
did I stoop so low to my humanity that I was willing to eat the other survivors on the boat so I would survive, or do you believe the story about me on the boat with the tiger?
In the heart of the sea.
Yeah, the Heart of the Sea, that happens too, because that's based on Moby Dick.
I read both those books.
I did not read Moby Dick. I watched in Heart of the Sea.
I loved it.
It was
There's another
fantastic.
book.
Yeah, I read
Alright.
that book and then
we
I
read
Paper towns. or
We
whatever.
do
watched in school
D&D.
Star Wars.
D&D.
Old
That's
man.
We do
With Miss
D&D.
Fear.
D&D.
We watched the
Do
Hobbit
D&D.
with,
D&D.
No more
Mr.
literature talk.
Skellington.
Okay.
Yes.
I can talk
That was
literature all day.
good.
Mythology. She's like, mythology ties into Star Wars.
It does.
Oh, ours is reading comprehension.
Alright, so, what are we doing?
Thou
Now
shalt
that you
get
have
shit done.
understanding of the city and how things work.
We will immediately leave it and make way to the Green Dragon.
Yeah. That's kind of what we were leading.
Alright,
to.
well, then, at that point, we're going to take a quick break so I can rearrange everything.
You're not going straight.
Huh? No, like, I'm thinking maybe 15 minutes. Like, we'll be back here at 9:45, the latest.
Yeah, 45.
My characters.
Back to my episode.
Talk to guys.
I'll bite.
She doesn't stop. Like
I'll bite anyone.
she will leave teeth marks on my finger.
She just knows that.
I'll take the whole thing with me.
No, I don't.
Gonna
I
make
was
her
like,
laugh.
I'm going to fucking punch you in the face next time you do that.
No, he's gonna make her laugh.
Do you?
Alright, so,
Do it?
Man, do you?
Well, she doesn't do it again, so.
Record it. Okay.
it's already recorded. We'll hit tell the story. Okay, so,
When we first got together, she
you
put poison
all
ivy on her
have
face and it was
decided
swollen.
to
She told
leave.
people at church that I hit her.
She did. Nobody believed her,
Oh, okay.
Except for Gabe.
except for Gabe.
Oh, my brothers.
Yeah.
Gabe is a simple man.
My brother's not the brightest bulb in the box. Here and there.
No, he tries to be chivalrous without being chivalrous.
No bulbs are bright.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but in a wad of, in a box of 15 watt bulbs, he's a 5. He is a nightlight amongst
LED
basic
lights.
lights.
He's a nightlight amongst.
I am lower than a nightlight.
I'm a lantern.
So, anyways.
Darkness.
I'm a
Okay.
light going out.
Alright, you
Guys.
all have decided to leave
Powered by gas.
Madville,
There you are.
and you have now entered back
He's come here to
into
defile me.
the forest of the Spring Islands.
Do your worst.
So, where you going? What you doing?
Rude.
Well, Draxios, you know the way.
Depends, do you make clicking sounds?
What to say?
Wanna do it?
What to say?
I said it
Sorry.
depends. Did you make a clicking sound?
Inhaled water and a fry the wrong way.
I'm gonna look for signs of.
Sadly, I do not speak
Draconic
Aarakocra,
activity.
ancient Aarakocra.
I just look at you all
That's
confused
what
and just.
it'd be cool if you did. It'd be that cool if you did.
Do you know the way? That's the whole.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I know Archer got it, and he was just like, I'm not clicking. I'm like, fine. I guess I just point that way.
Look for the scorch marks in the fern unless she grew them back because he
I'm
had a
looking.
flaming spear.
I
A
will
fire.
We've yet to reach.
You're
it.
already in the front.
Doing the look.
I'm not.
I know you're not, because you generally are in the back, unless you want to be in the front.
No, he sits in the back of the bus. He's a troublemaker.
No, the cool kid.
Because
He's a
people
cool
in
kid.
front of me are fodder.
Bruh.
I don't be in the
But
middle.
you'll be the first one ambushed.
It's okay, I'll just break away. I'll just...
Power would kill.
And Gohan's the next target.
I have to have less than 75 HP.
100.
It's not 100.
It's 100.
That's insane.
Well, you're at 72 HP.
100 less.
How do you have 72 HP?
You got played, George.
High con score and good hit die rolls.
Meaning he's got a D10 hit die.
Yeah, I'm
What do you have? A D10 hit die. Why is yours so low?
That's lame.
My max health
I
is
don't like
54.
coffee.
Anyway, I guess we just head that direction. I'll be
Coffee
That's-
beans.
that's
and
behind
original, I
Soreven.
just can't.
Alright, so you all make your way
fair.
through the forest.
Fair.
About a few hours
The
travel.
D8.
That's it for a paladin?
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Your hit die, whatever your hit
Wrong.
die is.
Wrong one.
D50.
Mine's a D8.
Mine's D10, yeah. Mine's 57.
You almost are. You
So,
almost.
I have almost more HP than you.
That's he said.
I mean, he's also a fighter, so that's also
Yeah, but I have a D8 hit die. almost
I have a
more
D8.
HP. So,
Good
good rolls
rolls
each.
I have
Poopy
D10
rolls.
and
Oh, you're like,
Yes.
it's a decent.
Alright, so you make your way through the forest, traveling a couple hours
We
in
a
the
chunky
direction
squad.
that
Everybody's a D10 hit die, pretty much.
that you remember traveling before, heading back to the same clearing that you made camp in
D8 and D8. Where's the wizard?
just a day ago. And as you get there, as Draxios and Lora start to kind of point in the direction that they came out of, the foliage of the forest has indeed grown back. You'd have to open up. You have to open up a new box. There is a new box right there. It just has to be opened.
Right behind the bear. I see it. It's camouflage.
I'm behind the angel.
She can't open
Oh,
the
do
new
not
box.
form a glow on this table. That's nasty.
That's what they said it shine.
That's gross.
So,
My sensory. You
I'll
touched my
use
burger.
my +1 cutlass and cut through.
That's not bad.
Correct.
That's your burger.
I didn't touch the thingies.
She touched the butt.
I will also use Lumiere to cut
Lumiere?
down. Yeah, that's what
I
I
would
want.
walk
I thought you
in
named like I would use Olivia.
No.
Cut. Just the holding out the feet.
I am whipping dope.
No, Lumiere is my sword's name.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
candle.
So those of you who are
Means light
attacking
in
the
French.
foliage,
It's a
Yeah,
roll
it's
an
a
attack.
lantern. And Beauty and the Beast.
That is
a
It's the
15.
candle.
that hits.
It's kind of loud though.
Roll damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, we have to do this for every like
Donald Duck.
5 feet.
So that's a terrible Donald Duck.
That is 11.
Okay, 11 points of damage. So you slash through, and a couple of the vines split and
I
separate.
do it, but it'd give me a headache.
But it's
I wasn't
you
expecting
can't
it.
see
Your head
past
really
it
hard.
still.
Oh, while doing it.
Oh,
I just
Hey,
put my tongue to the
Draxios.
side of my mouth and blow.
You said that you burned through this.
Yeah, you
Yes, he
fire.
does.
I think we just got burned through it. I don't have fire.
I do.
That was not tired.
Shall we ignite?
I think
I cast the force of fire.
flame on.
No.
Flame on.
Let's see.
It's every time he does it too. I'm like, that is so cheesy.
What was this last
That's so
minutes?
catchy.
How thick was it last time?
It's so
just have
based on
fire
what you
buttons.
remember, it's 10 foot thick and 10 foot high.
Yeah, but how long did we have to keep burning through?
You almost went a mile,
I
roughly.
can do a 30 by 30.
Now
Fireball.
495
Agonizer scorch.
more ghosts.
So you can roughly walk a mile in 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
What if you run while doing it?
Depending on how athletic you want to be with it, you can run the mile in 5 minutes.
Well, I just want to run it in 10.
Are you using magic?
Yeah,
Does anything happen when he uses magic?
probably.
I use a magic sword.
We're gonna
but I
find
only
out.
just cut.
Watch.
Ha.
So I guess I'm
I suggest
taking
you
most of
make
it.
away from this.
I can heal. I have no spells. I mean, I
I'm
do.
gonna cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
I cast
Do I
nothing.
need to roll anything?
We'll text me at this hour.
Yeah.
Possible severe weather. Thanks. Thanks, Father.
87.
Should be on this one.
Explosion!
Alright.
Yeah, 7 minutes. I forgot.
Alright, roll me a d4.
So that would be fun.
We're gonna die.
4.
Okay.
Good job.
So you and 3 friendly creatures have. Roll me another d4.
Shit. 1.
So you and 3 other friendly creatures have advantage on spell saving throws for the next 1 hour.
Oh, cool. Do I get to pick or is it random?
Ah.
Yeah, it's gonna be random. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, d6. So 2. So Lora, Thulna, and that was Gohan.
Gohan.
So
Gohan,
the 2
Lora.
females and Gohan.
And
And who?
And me.
and Draxios.
Grab my flaming sword and just start through it.
Okay, roll to
Is
hit.
there any the Zoro over here?
Eating step on
That is not Zoro.
I wish the sun
It's
was a
fire
screaming
damage.
sun.
Yeah, I know.
You
So
know
it
what
deals
else is
double
fire
damage.
Do I
Heartburn.
need it?
Yeah, I still
New
need to roll.
Bizarre.
Yeah, it's got HP.
You mean Morty?
Push flaming spear through it.
Rick and Morty.
This lasts longer though, so. That's an additional
Yeah.
D6, or
This is
right? An
not
additional hit
case.
die.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that episode of
Okay.
Okay.
9.
It's like the only episode I was actually like interested in. I'm not
11.
lying. My mom and I had the
13.
same
I'm
thought
screaming
process.
for help.
Okay, and plus the 11 damage that Fluke already did to it, and yours doubled. Okay, you clear a 5-foot square area of these vines.
I'll have another!
I th-
Just, we'll say
oh, he says
for
something like,
sake
"I
of
know
brevity,
this smell."
that for the next 10 minutes you hack through.
Actually, the correct way that I do it is you just hear me going,
Oh my gosh.
over and over.
Are you trying to sound like
This is enjoyable.
Being very loud and obnoxious with it, yes. So yes, over the next 10 minutes, you are able to cut through
Oh.
this.
Question.
Yes.
Did I find any rupees?
No.
Is there any pots?
However, though, also for the sake of brevity, I will need everybody to give me dex saves, please.
My D20.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it a spell save?
Probably not good.
It is not a spell save.
Not good, like I said.
Yes! It's just a base one, right?
Yep.
Because I don't. Is it just stealth rolls that I make at disadvantage?
Yes.
Wait, you
I'm
said
always-
base
I
roll?
rolled it full.
No modifier?
I'm always
No, you're
terrible,
dex
but I
save.
just
Oh.
got a good roll.
It's +2 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Everybody's within 10
Cool.
feet.
Oh wait, +2, 6. 13.
So 3 points of piercing damage.
28.
I know what I rolled.
Okay.
Do we get any temp
Okay.
HP from breakfast?
23.
Okay.
I do not.
What do you roll?
Okay, that's
Give me
true.
a second. I got
Oh, wait,
this.
no, 24, actually.
21.
Because I had
Okay.
22
What?
plus the...
Oh, 21.
16
did.
plus 5.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking for me.
No. You say for yourself. You're independent, boy.
Draxios.
22.
I think it is
You're
a
just walking by,
11.
you're like, ow.
Oh, I think.
3 points of piercing damage.
I like how everybody that passed had above a 20 and everybody that didn't pass had below a 15.
I wonder
Did you
what the
pass,
skill
Thulna?
check was.
Did you pass, Lorna?
Yeah, 21.
So yes, so we'll say as Draxios is just clumping through, a couple of you kind of misstep and kind of fall into the thorn bush.
You got the branch on me. Come on.
So,
Your winglet.
fun story about thorns and bushes.
But
We were sledding one time when I was a kid.
It's a
and
great
there was this
story.
nice, awesome hill when you go down. But for some reason, I was bad at steering a sled, going like 20 miles an hour down a hill, so I couldn't pull to the side like everybody else, because at the time I was a really skinny kid.
Oh, gosh.
And to the
I'm in fact.
in fact, I am a fat kid.
Or I'm indeed a large fat.
It took me a second.
keyword.
You had to turn right, because to the left was a big ass thing of sticker bushes.
Oh no.
And I went into it so far that when I got out, the pain from all the thorns in me, I instantly started throwing up everywhere.
Oh my gosh!
Were they like needles like that long?
No, they were like,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the pink ones that are
Yeah.
like 3 inches long.
no.
I sledded right into a rose,
I've
a
had-
rose
I've
bush.
had that happen
I ran into the
before.
woods.
Not fun.
I've
Yeah,
had
we
2
had
bad
redneck
sledding.
good times though.
Yeah.
2 bad sledding. First one.
Those times is redneck times.
Okay.
We never
Awesome.
went anywhere. Sorry.
I know.
wanna-
We can do the story time. I know, but we have plots and things,
Story
and
time.
we've already wasted
Yeah.
probably 45 minutes on nonsense.
Can I continue? Or
No,
not?
never.
Uh,
Dylan's story was already long enough. Because your story could be 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because you will want to
It
tell.
won't be.
You will want to tell both of them with exuberant detail.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, you can't. You'll
Because
chat
you'll
with
say
your
one
toy.
story, then you'll tell the story 30 minutes later. Oh, and this other time, more exuberant detail.
I have lots of sledding
He'll
stories
keep me up
So-
until like 3 a.m.
involving 4-wheelers.
Alright, so within you
Things
eventually
tied
do
to it.
make it through this 1 mile thick terrain, and you do come as you make it through. You notice that as you are traveling, there do not seem to be any birds in the sky. There do not seem to be any deer or other wild game as you are traversing through.
Excuse me.
And
And just the cephalid people.
however,
Coming up.
Draxios, you do
Oh,
notice, and I'd say Fluke probably does as well,
I noticed.
that there are several swarms
I can't go bar
of
hopping with
mice and rats just kind of
No,
crawling
that's
through the
saucer.
vines,
Ass.
keeping an eye
I don't
on
know what ass tastes like.
all of you.
Ask Caleb.
Alright,
Oh.
we're gonna move on from
No.
that. So,
That's
alright children. Now, okay, so yes, you are being watched as you are traveling through.
Do we know this?
So, unless Fluke and Draxios explain that to you,
Nope.
Wow. All right.
Are they following us?
They're
they're,
just watching.
they're watching you. Like
Wait,
every
who
every 5 feet you
No.
go, you just see like little rats and mice just kind of stick their heads out, and you see their eyes
Do we
just
do
kind
a
of
perception
glowing.
check? I'm so
Silly.
confused.
Are they
No.
saying anything?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Nope. But they're watching.
Guys, I think the rats are for the dragon. Just.
Yeah, they're the ones I talked to last time.
I know you said
I
that.
don't like rats.
Are you scared of them?
What about this
Oh.
one? Teapot.
Fireball! Oh, everyone dies.
I just... Gross.
I mean, they're not doing anything. We can just keep on moving, but I would imagine she knows we're here.
My helmet
What
just kind of
happens?
forms over me.
If I give the teapot as a gift to somebody, will something that makes it blow up after they have it in their
Like
possession?
a ward of something.
The question is, will the mouse be in there still?
The question
That's up
is,
to you.
will the mouse attack them instead of me?
That would be
We will find out.
canon.
We will find out.
Like if I break it on someone's head.
So much
Oh,
for
Will.
stinking
I
mouse.
will. If I read it correctly, I'm just going to tell you
She
we
knows
will
exactly who Draxios and I are.
Well, if the queen is coming with her armada, which we don't even know if she is or not, but if she is, we should have plenty of backup.
Did you just say Armada?
That's ships, bud.
Yeah.
They just start cutting through the ground, carving.
On a land
So,
ship.
as you
Or
as
a
you all
cart.
make it through this, you come to a clearing.
Armies,
Shit.
armadas.
However,
it's all the same
inside the clearing is this massive,
It's happening.
or these two
Oh god, it's happening.
two twin massive trees.
I burned them down.
Is it one, the great Deku tree, and the one evil tree?
There's an evil tree?
We have to know who's telling
So-
the truth.
So the way that I'm envisioning it, because again we're in the Feywild, think the great tree from Avatar on Pandora that the Navi stay in.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking the swamp.
yeah, two giant
That's like a Deku tree.
two giant
From
trees
other Avatar.
that just seem to tower over the rest of the forest.
This wasn't here before.
That's beautiful.
I would hug it.
Can't get my anti-cellar.
That's up to you, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna hug a tree. Wow. Oh,
Why are you
gosh.
telling me?
He's whispering. Or I'm
Don't
gonna say this.
sell people. That's not nice.
That's
Hey,
scary.
It's mean to sell people.
For free. I'm kidding.
Unless you involve me in it.
If we put someone to sleep through my net.
Okay, are they like identical trees?
Yes.
Okay.
I will look. I'm going to look this way now.
And nothing is past them.
No, it's basically a giant.
It almost looks like it's the center.
It's a giant. Clearly, these two trees stand in the center. These two giant trees just stand in the center. As you look around, it's just this giant clearing where the vines and the forest just kind of encircle these two giant trees.
I would like to investigate the trees by kind of running my hands across them.
I would like to
seeing if there's
investigate
anything
by
weird.
flying up.
Is there any acorns or anything?
Draxios.
Okay, so those of you who are looking at the tree, yes, you can give me investigation checks as you look around the tree.
I'm also like,
I'll help Gohan.
I'm flying up to the canopy.
I figured you would be.
It's a 9 work.
Why am I
Is
terrible
there
at
any
this?
nuts?
There are no nuts.
With advantage, I 8.
Okay. You don't
Oh, wait,
notice anything
with
except the
advantage?
big trees. No,
No.
she was helping
That's
him.
a big tree.
Apparently it's November.
7.
I have 8.
15.
That's what month we're in, right?
It wouldn't be
10.
better if you gave me
Okay,
To be fair,
8.
okay,
to be fair, I was just wanting to hug the tree.
that's fine.
Hug it.
It's November here.
Okay, so alright, so which tree were you looking at, the left or the right?
The right.
Okay, the right tree. So, and Fluke, which one were you going to?
Whoever
that
Sir
every-
Evan is on.
I probably would have been the one that you didn't go to.
I had the right. Yeah. I
So
was
I'd
on
be
the
on the left.
Okay. Alright, so, Orion, as you get closer to this one tree, you just kind of look around its base, and you don't seem to notice anything. But as you kind of just look at your eye as Sir Evan is kind of circling the bottom, you notice that there is a portion of the left tree that doesn't really match the right tree.
Catch it with fire.
And Fluke, as you are kind of looking around too, it takes you a little bit to eventually find, but you do see a giant gaping hole at the top of the left tree in the canopy.
Like carved down?
Like it's just carved straight down, like a giant tunnel leading straight
It's
down.
rotten?
Yeah, it's basically like the bark stands there, but the tree seems to be hollowed out all the way down.
Sir Evan, watch out.
What?
Be careful around it. It doesn't look right.
What doesn't look right?
The left tree, the one you're going to.
I'm gonna light it towards you.
It looks peculiar.
Where?
Give me a perception check.
Push him.
Push.
Push him. You can take it.
The base? Where on the base?
It's all
Here!
around the base.
Around,
Gosh.
23.
they're around the base of the
So
tree.
you just drop the torch, and it drops, goes 100, 200 feet, until it finally you just see a little small light just kind of stop moving at the base.
No noise.
But base, no noise, because it's far too high up. From this distance, you would guess that it drops about 100 feet under the ground.
Under the ground.
Under the ground.
Under the ground.
Is that below sea level?
Yes.
Could I investigate around the base of the left tree now?
Under the sea.
Oh,
Under
I have an idea.
Oh my gosh.
I opened my treasure-seeking compass.
Darling,
Okay.
it's better down when it's wetter.
Alright, so as you do that,
It points on the ground.
it's spinning profusely.
She must be new. Guys,
I'm gonna
Because
take
That's
my-
not good.
And that's when you found
I'm gonna
out the
take my
treasure all
+2
along
javelin
was a
and start
great adventure
stabbing
with
at
your
the spot he
friends.
says is weird.
Yeah, no, as you take your
Speak for
javelin and you
yourself.
stab, the javelin
what I
goes
tell
right
them as a
through the
servant.
bark.
You stabbed me.
Hey! So, like, is there a noise?
No.
Hey, yeah, there's no bark here. As I, pull back at my...
You stabbed the tree.
You have no resistance. You basically just stab the tree.
Yeah.
You watch
Like
the
stabbing
javelin go
air.
straight in, and then as you pull it out, there is no resistance going
Did
in
it-
or out.
Look dead? Like, is there leaves?
No, it looks perfectly
Fine. With the-
superior foliage and everything. It looks like an exact replica of the right
Oh,
one. The two trees just seem to be in perfect connection with one
Did
another.
anyone else
Oh,
hear?
you know what it is? I bet it's a representation between the queen and the king, and the king's dead. But
Wicked Witch
maybe,
Or
but-
it's a tree that somebody has made a hole here and covered it up with an illusion.
I go through the hole.
Well, it's
except
a dead
that's real
tree.
bark.
That's not
Give me
real
a
bark.
dex
It's
saving
real
throw.
bark.
Okay.
It's just dead.
I stabbed through it, no resistance.
It's
No
probably
resistance
dead.
except that it's like wallpaper, or no resistance like it's an illusion.
It's an illusion.
Oh.
I literally just
Traveling
figured
rails.
that out.
Alright,
and declared
so
it. Nobody
as
listened.
Sir Evan
Fire
says it's an
spells.
illusion, Thulna decides to walk through the tree, and Fluke, as you do, you see her foot just drop. But luckily, she's spry enough to just turn, and she is now dangling.
I dive down.
You're not gonna help me.
I said,
I'm
no,
gonna go
I'm
and try and
200
pull
feet
you up.
above you.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try and get you
She's
up.
grabbing
Well,
on.
she
She's
walked
up
through the illusion?
She walked through the
I'm
illusion.
gonna step
I
on
should-
her fingers.
Can I pick her up?
You can, yeah.
Just stab.
She's right now. She's dangling.
Yeah, I'm
and
going-
Fluke dives.
Nobody will say
You look up and you
No,
see
we
Fluke
won't.
starting to dive into the tree.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
He's 200 feet up.
Don't do that.
He's 100 feet up.
I will,
Oh, he's 100
I
feet
will
up.
save you, brother. Oh no, you won't.
Well,
She's
I'm
just
closer,
dangling.
right? I'm closer.
You're,
so
I mean,
yeah, I'm
you
just gonna
literally
pick her up.
watched her walk
I'm
through.
gonna pick her up.
Is he gonna bend over? Do you bend over?
He'll have to bend over. He'll have to bend over.
So as you stick your head, as you
Drop
stick,
kick him with both
as you
feet.
stick your head through the tree, you see
Don't break
Thulna just kind of dangling
You'll break
there,
everything.
hanging on for
Listen
dear
to
life.
Just so you know,
Okay, so
falling
you grab
200
her.
feet doesn't kill
Alright,
you.
I'll
It's the
need.
sudden
Are
stop at
you
the end that
resisting him
does.
grabbing you?
Yes.
All right. Well, oppose strength checks then, I guess.
Let's go.
Why?
She's apparently going to resist you helping her.
Because I'm going to do it myself. I'm an independent woman.
She's a strong, independent black woman that don't need no man.
Strength.
If you're opposing me, does she get the bonus to her save?
No,
Or is it a check?
it's a check. It's opposing strength checks.
Should be this one. Come on. What was that?
Mine's a +3.
Mine is 13.
Mine's a 12.
Correct.
Oh, she yanks you down.
Get down there. Let's see how far it goes.
Is that what you're doing? Or are you just kind of like...
Yeah, I'm just like, I got it.
Alright, so
Slap
you
knuckles.
pull yourself up as Fluke just kind of comes and hovers down. It takes you about 15 minutes to finally pull yourself up, and the rest of you are just kind of sitting. So essentially what's happening is
I'm
those
sick.
of you who are outside the tree
Yeah.
are seeing Thulna's face and torso just kind of hanging out, and Fluke, you just see her legs dangling inside the tree.
So,
As she slowly pulls herself out,
does,
eventually her feet walk out.
does the illusion disappear whenever they're in it?
No, the illusion is there.
So you just think that she teleported in a tree and then she's climbing her way out, so now her head sticks out of the bottom.
Yeah,
It's great.
at the base of it, yeah.
I don't like this.
That was weird. Don't do that.
Did you look down?
No.
Oh, it goes down? No.
Just saying, it goes down
I'm really
another
not looking
100
for it
feet.
tomorrow.
I got forever.
I'm gonna like peek my head. I'm gonna like first like
So
try
as
and
you
touch the tree.
as you put your head through, you see Fluke just kind of hovering there, and as you look down, you see a single torchlight at the very bottom.
Unbending
You
rope.
drop
Okay, good. I thought it was dragon breath.
What?
Unbending rope.
Okay.
I'm not.
Fireman
I'm
pole.
not speaking the. Well,
Okay.
I'm not speaking the word. I'm just using it as a rope.
What?
Okay. So it's only 50 feet.
Oh, is it?
I can
Yeah.
only get
It's only
silver
50
back.
feet of rope.
Elongate.
Yeah.
Wait, can I speak?
I'm gonna
it?
give you some rope,
Can I
Yeah.
speak the command?
so you have another 50.
Is
He
it
has
No,
just-
he
another,
has to.
he has
One
another
has to,
50
okay.
feet.
Is
I
that
tie
two
the
men?
50 feet to the other 50 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
How wide across is this tree hole?
You based on what you see from the outside, it's probably at least 50 feet wide. Both trees are.
So
They're
it's just
massively
it's just a
thick.
deep dark hole.
So what we're saying is, we can
Dive
say
down while they're setting.
erect with his rope.
It's
it gets hard.
It's elongify.
No, it's
No, it was a
rectified.
That's a rectify.
So and we could put it down on there and then tight rope it across.
Wow. You can also do that with regular rope too.
Yeah, but this is solid. It doesn't move.
It
Why would we-
rolls.
Why would we
It's like a
go?
log roll.
What are you talking
Why would we
about?
go across?
Just because it'd be funny to pull the rod out from under. Halfway across, kick it.
I'm going down the 100 feet
Okay.
with torches.
I'm climbing down the 100 feet of rope.
Okay, so I'm guessing you tied it off at
Yes.
the top. Okay.
To what? Actually, to what though?
The right tree.
Can I?
What is there to tie?
What are you attaching it
The
to?
right tree.
That's 100 feet
What,
away.
there's nothing near the tree.
The right tree.
No, that's.
There's
across
an
the way.
item in everybody's inventory that nobody ever uses.
Is it like an anchor kind of thing?
They start with P's.
Potion
I
of
mean, he has an
giant
immovable
strength.
No, I don't. No one knows about
Nobody knows that.
Oh,
Hot iron.
Pigeon.
Pythons.
Python. I
I
don't
don't
know.
have
Those are literally tent spikes
Yeah, I don't have.
or
one.
mountain climbing
Oh, okay.
spikes.
Are they in
Cool.
the Dungeoneer pack?
They
Or
probably
Explorer's
are.
pack? Oh, Explorer's pack, okay.
I have a priest pack, so I do not
I
have
have
that.
10 of those.
I don't have one.
Most people have Pythons.
Yeah, I'll
you have
just
the Explorer
pull one
pack.
and I'll just stick it in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes. and
Here,
that's
this
good.
can hold our body weight.
I'll go last because I am the heaviest.
Oh, it says you. I'm the heaviest according to.
Why don't you go first?
I'll go
to
first.
Test it.
Test the waters.
I'm the heaviest.
I'll start-
prefer not to go first.
I'll start going down first.
Okay. So are you?
I'm
Okay.
already
So the
down.
next question is: so you have the Pythons.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Intelligence
To
check.
use.
Now I'm rolling low. Sucks. I have an 11.
Correct. You get a decent way down until you start to think a little bit. And you're like, you know what? I should probably anchor this rope a little bit as I go down. So you start to then about every 20 feet, you start to take a python and jam it into the side and tie off the
You
rope.
don't need to do that climbing down.
Well, climbing back up, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, if you're top roping, which that's what they're doing,
Yes.
you only need the top anchor.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. As long as it
Salmon
holds.
would
Do I have to
be
give like
great.
an athletics check to like get down that rope, or
Mhm.
do I have to give some sort of check to get down the rope?
Yeah, I'll need an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'll do acrobatics.
I'm below you, use my wings, and just like, woo, one hand, climbing down with one
It
hand.
takes you quite a bit, but
Just
you
like a
eventually
fly.
do make it to the
Good
bottom
job.
of the rope.
Guys, can you hear me?
Nope.
Yes.
What?
Nope, they cannot.
Oh, I can't.
How far did he go down?
100 feet.
To the bottom?
Yep.
We all flew down here.
Next. Next
To
person.
show them that I'm down, I'm just gonna
I'm gonna go next.
start wiggling the rope a little bit.
Acrobatics or athletics check.
I don't think that wiggle would make it all the
I
way.
can fly up. Just say you're dead.
Just fly up. The dragon got him.
12.
Why did you have his clothes?
Alright, so it takes you a while.
Why did you need my
But-
clothes?
A lot longer than you would expect to be going down. But you,
Yelling.
after about
Drop.
30 minutes, you eventually make it to the base.
Yeah, good. I hate
You
this. Yeah, I might as well have.
I'm looking up. Something's falling at an alarming rate.
So, unless you have dark vision, you can't see any more than like 20 feet.
That means I can
There
high
is
five you in the
inquired,
face and
but
you know it.
that's it.
That's it. You get 20 feet of light.
Yeah.
Good job.
I have dark vision.
I have dark.
Good
I don't know where to
job,
look
good
to
job,
find that.
good
I
job.
do, just because we didn't
What race are
really
you?
check the canopy.
He's Dragon Ball.
No,
Or
I'm a
he's
human.
a human.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't
you
have it
don't.
then.
Can I fly up to the other canopy?
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Just, I want to investigate.
I'm
that,
just gonna-
That's all.
Okay.
No,
I'll
a torch
climb
would
down
help me.
next.
Okay.
I
Athletics
should
or
have
acrobatics?
tied a torch. No,
Mine
not tie a torch under the rope. That's a bad idea.
Alright, so you're flying up.
Have it movable
Okay.
around.
Just
I got
like the bottom of the rope.
19.
Okay. So it takes you a little bit, but you do eventually make it to the
Oh, one's a
bottom.
magic
About
rope.
halfway of
One's a
you
magic
climbing
rope.
down, you see Fluke soar off
Doesn't-
past you.
Protection from fire.
Oh, it's magic though.
Alright.
Who's next? There's 2 people left. Well, 3
Three.
people.
Gohan, just dive. Just throw a pallet of meat down there and be like,
Assassin's Creed.
someone open a bag of
21.
clothing and just.
Okay. So yeah, so you make it down without
That'd be
any
amazing.
difficulty.
People.
I can imagine Gohan like legs spread, just
Yes. Just like
drops and like.
Fantastic. Deep, softly dark down.
I don't like the rope.
Who said that?
I'm right here.
I'm gonna go
Well,
to
it's
the.
you and Evan.
I'm gonna go to the other side of this.
Where are my mushrooms?
So you're
at?
gonna walk all the way
well,
around the tree.
The three,
Okay.
the 3 of you
There's
can't
nothing
see
there.
down here. Only me.
It's cool enough. It's, I'm
So
just gonna
I would
cast plant
suggest you
growth.
start linking arms
Okay.
until we get everyone else
Make it
down here.
really
Good
miney
hands.
all the way down.
Linking arms.
Kind of
I'm
like
just gonna-
easily into the walls and everything.
I'm going to
Okay.
Essentially like a ladder.
link
Yeah.
your guys' arms together like how you,
And
So
then I'm
he's
He's
not
not
gonna-
down.
Yeah, it's 150 feet.
Oh,
you
okay.
and her.
That's not the man. Okay.
Who is that?
It is me. Calm your
We're gonna
asses
cast-
down.
I
Plant
don't
growth.
have one. Okay.
I'm just gonna like
Alright, so
That's
Fire
not a really
in my
good
hand.
spell.
eventually,
Lucky you.
So,
I'll talk to you later
as
about
you
it.
were all,
I know, we can do
as
all
the
of
3 of
this.
you or 4 of you, sorry, are standing at the bottom, as you're just kind of standing there, you're looking up, waiting for the next person to come down. On one side of the wall, you just see a plethora of vines just start to slowly descend and just kind of jet out of the walls, and eventually just come straight down on the opposite side of the rope. And within about 15-20 minutes, you just see Draxios just kind of slowly climbing down these vines.
I should have been like, torch.
No.
I climbed down the rope.
Okay, athletics. So I need that
Yeah.
from you too. Athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah.
19.
Can we do that?
What?
Can I like have fire or something?
Acrobatics
in
it
my hand?
is.
If you have a spell to do it, yeah.
I don't know
22.
what kind of spell that would be.
Or
Alright.
Produce
cantrip.
flame.
You can essentially kind of redo Firebolt to kind of do it, but the easiest cantrip to have is Light, where you just touch something and it produces light on an object.
Your
Question,
burger,
sir.
17 fingers.
What is
But it is a concentration
what
spell.
is that? Because that's what I rolled.
That's a 10.
And a 0.
Yeah, that's literally just a 10.
Okay. Well, that's for the wild.
Nothing
Could I
happens.
use
Okay.
an illusion to make a light?
Yeah, nothing happens.
No, you cannot.
I can't.
Alright, so
bonfire
Flute,
is a
give
spell.
me
I'll just use
a
chromatic orb.
investigation check as you are sailing up.
As I'm sailing up, or on the
As
canopy?
you are on the canopy. Yeah.
As
Okay.
he sails away.
Come sail, come sail.
I help you. Just
As far as you know, it looks like a normal tree.
I'd land on top of it.
You feel wood.
Yeah.
Smells
giant
like
says
wood,
no.
looks like wood, feels like wood.
Does it taste like wood?
It tastes like wood.
Tastes like book.
Being a creature of habit and living in trees your entire life, this feels and looks like tree.
It's been
Oh
like
yes, it's a dinosaur.
No.
Get ready, Gohan. The big tree is a
No.
dinosaur.
No.
I'm guessing.
You alive, tree?
Do not hit my hat.
I'm guessing eventually you fly down.
It doesn't
Give me your
respond to me when I ask if it's alive.
It does not.
I fly back
I'm
down.
not funny if it did. It was like, yeah.
Alright.
I was hoping it's the Great Deku tree.
But where's the place?
Alright, moments later,
You guys are
Flute
weird.
eventually drops down.
He's touching my buttons.
Alright, here we go.
Pushing my buttons, I mean. Oops.
Santa.
Oh gosh.
It's like you're
I am about to find a different spot.
Come here, Gohan.
Alright,
You're the one who wanted to be silly.
okay.
No, you're the one who wants to be
Alright,
talking.
so.
If you don't, I love you too. But if you don't stop,
So-
we're gonna end up in Sacramento.
Alright, as. Okay, you all come down.
That's a nice hole.
There is
I don't like that. But I do.
there is a pathway leading that way, pathway leading that way, and a pathway leading that way.
Let's split up, gang.
Okay, I'm kidding. Where am I?
Search for clues. And
Any ideas
traps.
what we may have stumbled across?
Shaggy, you're on Scooby, obviously.
Play with the
I with Daphne. And Bowman, you can go by myself.
Well,
No one likes
if
you.
it's the entrance of her lair, which my compass is spinning around me, and there is treasure
What would
very
you look
near,
like?
then
I pick right.
Right is right.
Which way's right?
From where I'm facing, that way. I pick right.
I guess which way he's going and go the opposite way.
I go to my right.
wait, why are we splitting the party?
I'm not splitting nothing.
Flute, do you have
I'm making a
dark
decision.
vision?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
alright.
Alright.
I do light a torch for myself, though.
Okay, I follow
Or
you
at
then.
least pick up my torch.
3 ways?
Wait, you going a different direction?
I don't.
I'm gonna look at
Pizza,
Draxios.
stop!
I'm gonna look at Draxios. Which way are you going?
Because he has to follow you.
If you go with Sir Evan, you see die.
Incorrect.
Maybe. I didn't think about it until you brought it up.
The bread man.
Breadman.
Must follow bread man.
I will follow Draxios.
I'll follow Draxios and
He touches.
Bread man.
Everyone else is going.
don't know where you're going.
Oh, your dog.
Here, my dog's not there right now. He's like,
He's
just
he did a
wandering.
360.
Bread
he's
man.
like at the tree, like.
Sylvia's with me.
I'll make a choice quick because we're all leaving.
I'm just.
Go with the group that's more likely to succeed.
Yeah, no. If we're all like trying to orient ourselves, I mean, I can see in the dark, so I'll probably go with everybody else.
Okay, I'll go with everybody else.
You're just like, no,
I
I'll
notice
just
him
fly.
come over, and I go, you're weak.
That's mean.
Who did you say that to?
No, I just started walking in a direction if nobody followed me, so I was like, alright.
So, you.
Not the leader.
Okay. And so from here on out, just so everybody's clear, the squares in here are 10 feet apiece.
Okay.
So
Is
moving
that
forward,
two?
so basically one square movement. So each square is 10 feet. So
Instead of 5.
So instead of 5. So 3 squares is 30 feet.
Okay.
What about people
I'm
who
also
go
going to
35
cast.
Oh, you get half a square.
Well, you get what? You get 3 squares and a half, roughly.
Suck.
So you kind of okay. So as you're coming around, we'll just move Gohan at the moment.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Okay.
I don't have
He's
my
like,
vision. Why am I reading?
Dormammu, I've come to
Well,
guard
I
you.
just kind of put you there.
It's kind of.
Everybody has
No,
Pass
I am
Without
reading.
Trace.
Sorry.
Okay.
I have come to buy.
So if you guys are doing stealthy stuff, then I'll need everybody to give me a stealth check, please.
I've cast Pass Without Trace.
Plus 10 to everybody's stealth roll.
I have to roll it.
Plus 10?
Yep, plus 10 to your stealth
Plus,
roll.
Roll at
I've already
disadvantage.
succeeded. Isn't it technically 12? Because don't we have plus 2 for you? Or what is that for?
That's only
30.
for saves.
Okay.
Wait, 30.
Please.
Roll at disadvantage.
I rolled a 33.
Is it a 1?
20?
Yeah.
I can't get lower than a 1.
37.
So, 11 plus...
10.
I got 29.
33.
No, 1 plus 10 plus 4. So, the bare minimum that I can roll is a 15.
Is that what you got?
Yes.
I got
Rolling
30.
a 1 plus 10 plus 4.
That makes sense for your character.
Well, this is a group check anyways, so...
Because you're a big guy.
34.
Yeah.
30.
We're on a stealthy
37.
big guy.
27.
What'd you roll?
15.
I already heard his roll.
Oh, 19.
Thank you. Okay, so you all collectively succeed. Okay, but as you approach this tunnel, and as you make it out, it widens out into a ledge. And as you go to the edge, you look down, and you just see this massive treasure hoard.
Wow.
Just kind of sparkling, sprinkled throughout at the bottom of this ledge, which is
Dive
about...
Does it almost
Dive in it like
illuminate?
Peter Griffin.
Huh?
Does it almost just like
It like
illuminate?
yeah, as soon as you bring the torches in, it just like kind of twinkles and sparkles off the gold.
How
As
far
it-
away is it?
So the ledge going, and it goes down at a 45-degree angle, so you can essentially walk down it if you try to. Might be a little slippery, but you could. 45-degree angle, I'd say about roughly 50-45 feet down off this ledge to the bottom of where the treasure hoard is. But also, as you notice, kind of through in the back corner, looking this direction, you see in the back left-hand corner there are just these massive roots that have just kind of pull through the entire hoard area, causing the treasure to have heaps and bounds as these roots just kind of spread out throughout the entire floor.
Because gold is good for plant nourishment.
So, what you do?
See
It
it.
doesn't look
I
like
want
the
the gold.
dragons in here.
But I see a lot of gold.
Man,
I
yes,
come
it
to
is
plunder
gold.
ye booty.
Indeed. We're all pirates.
Sweetie, sweetie.
Please get away.
Alright.
Sweetie, sweetie.
You want to like
Yeah.
clip it?
How far
is it down?
So
Just
it's 50
Literally
feet,
Lay down.
but
and
you're literally standing on a cliffside, but instead of it going straight down 50 feet, it's angled at a 45-degree angle. The ledge is, so you're like at an elevated point
I'm just gonna.
with a
Actually,
with a steep incline
go
going down
down.
to another level.
You can't walk down it.
You can walk down it.
I fly down,
Correct.
Full speed.
and I want full speed.
Starts pocketing everything.
What's the
How long-
biggest gem that I can find?
That I could swallow. What?
I'll go down.
How much? How long does it take to do the oil of greater weapon magic?
Yeah, I want treasure.
I'll wait. I have a weird feeling.
Probably gonna be a prep out of thing. Like it would probably take a short rest to do it,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
to get the weapon attuned to that.
Okay.
You sound disappointed.
I'd
You ever heard of the spell
like to
grease?
proceed
Grease.
down with caution.
Well,
Grease the
But
floor at
there's stuff
someone's
I'm
feet and
looking
they just
for.
So,
yeah, literally.
okay, so as you all just kind of
Yeah.
slowly start to
Going down.
make your way down, Fluke, you just dive.
Biggest crystal. That's what I want.
As soon as you get down, you just kind of look around. Give me an investigation check.
Please don't fail. I want to get money.
fail.
That's a 7.
You failed.
Um,
Oh no.
Ha!
You just, as you look around, you don't really see jewels. All you see is just mounds of like gold and platinum and.
I'll take a handful of platinum.
Okay.
That was.
You get 4 pieces of platinum as you just hurriedly scoop.
I'd like to look for anything ancient.
Yeah, investigation check.
Can I continue?
Sure.
Can I keep on going?
Well, we're gonna let everybody do their thing first. I know you're.
So how much do I get from you?
Huh?
You're
Good
treasure
advantage.
hoarding right now.
Couldn't hurt. Alright. I got a 20.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be like smog. It's like,
So-
there's one piece
so
of
as
treasure
you-
missing.
As you
I
look,
just want-
as you kind of just look around, Orion, you notice that there seems to be like a gothic art figure,
Ooh.
just kind of laden throughout the treasure, but it seems to be on a like a little pedestal as you
It's
kind of survey the room. And as you
Is it
look,
Oh.
it's a only Orion sees this right now, but it's a. I'm telling you, Jordan. That's
less than
called
egg.
patience.
Oh my gosh.
Is this
Oh, God.
string of skulls
Ooh.
that seem to be all connected together.
So
But
metal.
inside the skulls, there are jewels of different type and sizes just through all the eye sockets.
I'm gonna go and try and get it.
And their jaws
are unhinged.
Oh.
As they scream at you.
are replaced with gemstones. So it looks like they have gems in their eyes as well as like a beard of gems
They
for
all-
their jawline.
They also have plates with rapper names underneath them.
I'm gonna go try and grab it.
But
they
they
have
all,
grills.
Oh my.
Well, you
They all look like Jared Leto's Joker.
So, as Orion makes his way towards this, you all eventually start to kind of notice that he's eyeing this collection of skulls that are just seem to be filled with jewels and gemstones.
I just gotta start sifting through.
Are we going through a turn order or?
Right now, those two have acted, and Lora has acted. Now I'm waiting to see what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah, I'm looking
You need to wake up.
for any kind of like magical things that might help in my quest to defeat the green dragon. So potions.
Alright, give me an investigation
I
check.
also like gold. But
Give me an investigation check.
You like
I'm
gold.
gonna take my Havard's handy sack, open it up, and just scoop.
15. 15 straight, no bonus.
So what are you specifically looking for?
Potions. I mean, I would like a
Potions
little
look
bit of gold,
lined
but
up like
mainly
a person in-
potions or any magic items that might help us
Bag of
defeat the
devour.
green dragon.
Okay, so as you are kind of sifting through,
As an assassin.
looking through, you
Oh,
don't
go
really
ahead.
find any
And
potions.
they come off their
However, you do find a rather ornate sword that seems to be decked. The hilt seems to be a solid emerald green with a red ruby at the bottom of the hilt. And it's a regular short. It seems
follow
that
me
first
as I
look,
go.
it looks like a very ornate short sword.
I would take it. Does it feel magical?
You dies.
You have the identify spell,
No.
then you have no idea.
Can't tell the difference between magic.
Curse item.
I do.
What do you want me to add? Just
Just a short sword. Quotation.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, short sword. Pretty short, ornate emerald short sword.
I have the identify spell.
I'm just gonna sift through and just look for nothing in particular.
do
just
I get any
comb the area.
gold?
I'm looking for platinum pieces.
In your rushing, as you're kind of just picking up the sword, paying attention, you pick up 2 pieces of gold.
Platinum pieces.
All right, give
That's
me.
what I'm looking for.
All right, so well, that's pretty easy. You just grab 3 in your quick rush.
Okay.
I would like.
Works for me.
I would like to find something that I can wear.
All right, give me an investigation check.
It's probably going to
You
be
find the sorting hat.
my investigation.
Gryffindor!
Oh my
I told you Slytherin, you just set it on fire. You're a liar.
11.
This is a broken.
You
hat.
kind of you just
It's a hat
kind of
with a
sift
mouth.
through, but you do eventually find a
It just tells
set
you you'll never be
of
anything.
rather
Just sort of
finely
moaning.
made. Basically, you find a
Just
nice
so-
chain
just like
shirt
learning murder.
that seems to be definitely like it's not. It doesn't seem to be anything special,
Have you seen the
but
Gilbert
it
Gottfried video
definitely
where he's like,
has a little bit of a sheen to it compared to what you've seen with normal metal.
he says,
Take it.
Correct.
And
he says, I just
I have
changed my armor
bitch
class.
moaning Myrtle in the
It's going to take you a while to
Before I
take off
left
your
under
leather
her,
and put that
Her
on.
name was just Myrtle.
Go ahead.
And she was
Alright.
still alive.
That's all I wanted.
I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm just sifting through.
All right, give me an
He's looking
investigation check.
for water.
Water. What the Oh, well, it was meant to be.
23.
You find the
Investigation?
Yep.
14.
In your hurriedness, you just grab like 8 pieces of gold.
I'm just sifting.
Nice.
All right. So as this is all happening, Orion, you're getting a really good look at these skulls, and they're just.
Excuse me, actually. I don't want people touching.
Already have it.
You're you're so you're
Special
like
sauce.
this. It seems
You
odd
got my sweetness out.
that this would possibly be in someone's collection. Like this is a rather really weird art piece.
I'm gonna grab it.
Correct.
What does it look like?
It's like a little necklace of skulls, except they have.
No, it's like 6 human-sized skulls all stranded together.
How
And
many
they're-
skulls?
6.
6.
It's
And as
from
you
all the
get
way out.
and as you get closer, you actually start to notice that that the skulls don't all just have 2 eye sockets. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eye sockets
I'm
on
taking
all 6 skulls, all filled with gemstones.
Wow.
I'm gonna
And you
take
start melting as soon as you touch it.
The crystal skull.
Alright. I know I had everybody there.
They're filled with vodka.
Okay.
Purified with only real diamonds.
Pure
For
is
only 15
with only
$99.
tears. Only fans of it.
Only tears.
Because it's the sadness.
It's the sadness that you feel.
Because you spent money on some random thoughts porn.
Yeah.
What?
Jason Derulo.
Oh gosh.
Only fears. Fear factors new.
Pizza.
Only Sears. It's the only place you can go shop right now.
Too bad they're out of business.
Lol. Do you know who else is out of business? We're 21.
You know,
Toys R Us.
Do they fall out of business?
you know
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
else is out of business?
What?
I bought $200 worth of clothes, only
Alright.
200.
Steampunk
How
shop.
much?
Only 100.
Okay, so
Dakota knew about it.
Well, I have shirts I can't
is
fit.
over
and
there.
I think she can. She needs to come over
I
and
have
take
another
them.
one. It's not
Because I thought I could fit in a size
What?
small for guys,
Oh my
and I'm too chunky.
good. You are gay, you better.
My fat arms can't get through sweeties.
Oh, what's that?
those are the roots.
The roots. The roots. The roots are on fire.
They can be.
We don't need the
Only
water
peers.
like that
Only
motherfucker burn,
ears.
burn,
Only ears.
motherfucker.
Where's the slice of ears?
So what happened when you killed people in Diablo 2? They would, if you killed them in PvP, you got their ear as a trophy.
Alright, so
Only beers.
Beers.
alrighty. As you go to
Only
touch
jeers. People are laughing at you.
Alright, as you go to touch the skulls, you just begin to feel the ground shake and move.
What did someone do?
My helmet just forms. Guys, I'm sorry.
What did you do?
It was the one piece of treasure you weren't allowed to touch.
I'm gathering more gold.
Did I don the thing yet?
No.
No.
You grab 4 more.
Plats or gold?
We'll say gold.
Alright.
But you begin to start hear the ground shake.
I take my backpack off. Open it up and just.
Oh.
My Havard's had in his sack.
So
Shotgun it at people. Full of gold.
As you do, the ground just starts to shake, and then you hear this low, guttural voice that's female. Everybody hears.
That's
Who are you?
your new neighbor. Sorry.
I have. Oh wait, I've seen 2 of you before.
Yeah, queen.
What?
I brought a present.
Maybe more than one.
I do enjoy presents.
They card you might get another present.
Who's the other present?
I didn't steal anything, I promise.
Same day delivery.
Oh, it's not delivery. It's the short enough. Okay.
Donkey.
Why have you decided to trespass on my domain?
This is a tree.
Assassins! We're sent to kill the king.
Why did you have the king killed?
Fear
Excuse me.
is a great motivator.
What else? 6. This is serious.
Motivated us here.
Motivated them here. I kind of didn't care that she killed the king. But tomato, tomato.
I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go home.
You might be the next good. Oh, jeez.
You may take the treasures that you have, or you die where you stand. The skulls stay with me.
What do the skulls do?
That's none of your concern.
But I have the cool armband. I figured we might trade these if it's cool enough.
What does the armband do?
No.
Makes you.
You can read anything.
An excellent collection.
What do the skulls do?
Also reads.
make you illiterate. None of your concern.
No, y'all can say.
Must not be that powerful.
I like to collect things of beauty and rare art.
Yes, it's very
This
rare.
is mine. Do not touch it.
Will do.
But we can,
See ya.
I mean, surely get you more skulls to replace it.
Yes, your skull. Goodbye.
Those have been collected over a century.
Why do they have extra eyes?
You're asking a lot of questions, bro.
Have you heard of the beast called a beholder? Those 6 skulls are the ones that I have killed. They belong to me. They're my prize. Now,
Why do they look human?
Oh, so it's not an ancient
Because if
artifact.
you actually look at the beholder's head, it looks like an actual skull of a person, but more spookier.
Oh, spooky.
what was the question again?
I was like, why do they look human then?
Then I answered it.
They were tiny.
Somebody didn't pass his anatomy class. His beholder anatomy class.
Actually, I think I'd be the one that would pass it before anyone.
What's wrong with intelligence?
It's not intelligent, that's kind of a wisdom thing.
Class.
What?
Class.
I had a C minus in anatomy. Facts.
Hey.
Those are my treasures.
If it's,
Drop it.
is it an ancient artifact?
Ancient because she started.
To me, yes.
To others, no.
Can we see her?
No. You just hear this voice echoing through the cavern.
Can I see your beauty? Okay.
That depends.
The teapot.
I do not care for a dormouse. I have thousands, if not millions, of mice under my control.
Cool, let's go.
Fog cloud.
Okay.
Sky Self.
Okay.
I look like you. Split.
Run away.
So you're fog clouding, disguising self as who?
It's hidden.
Okay, so now there's 2 Orions on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we split.
Yeah. I'm just gonna dash the opposite way of him.
Okay.
Hide?
You can attempt to.
Can you get rid of your wings?
So I'll need a stealth check.
I still have Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
That would be a 27.
Okay, where's her thing?
Oh my.
That's the D12.
That's fine.
Alright, you are respectively hidden at the moment from her vision.
Okay.
But for mine.
No, the rest of you, yeah. The rest of you are still in direct sight.
I'm gonna kind of stop, look back at the fog cloud, and was like, I don't know what that was. That scared me.
Where's
I'm
the
sorry.
fog cloud?
I apologize.
That's an angry
Guessing right here.
Angry fart.
fart. That was a movie.
I'm interested in finding the dragon.
Finding the dragon.
I'm interested
The
in
dragon's
going
right
back
there.
to exit
Where?
now.
It's just Andrew.
That's.
Yeah, no, I'm interested in seeing the dragon.
I'm gonna go right
Would you like a
here.
sacrifice?
I guess I kind of
A
just like
sacrifice.
on the inside of it.
Not
And
that big.
step away from the treasure
Bigger than the
because
elephant.
I don't want to touch it.
I'm an elf.
You're still bigger than almost everyone.
I'm shorter than most people.
That's
But in your armor, with your big antler ass. See how?
Tricks. I see.
No, not me. You can have all your treasure. Goodbye.
I'm staying
Just her.
still.
Go ahead, take her.
Again, I will ask.
She keeps playing this annoying thing.
What
Got a loop.
is your business here? Why do you trespass on my domain?
Do you plan on killing the queen?
Do you know the way?
Oh my.
That is none of your concern.
I don't care.
The only reason we're still on the island is to stop whatever conflict there was, and you just made it worse. By killing
I wish to see what you look like.
We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Alright, give me a persuasion check.
-3.
Huh?
-3.
Not -3.
-1.
No.
Put on. The
Persuasion? 17.
Okay.
You become bragging.
Would be so cool.
I'd be like,
Nothing happens.
Alright.
just
Whatever.
in my helmet, just
So-
tears running down my face.
You all at this point just feel, again, the ground just begin to shake and move.
Oh wait, this is the dragon. I thought it was me becoming.
Oh no. As this very large
You just sit there like,
green reptile with these large gigantic green wings just kind of climbs down from the ceiling and just kind of lands right in front of Sir Evan.
You went to the wrong direction.
And she just kind of and she just kind of leans down
She's like,
and she drops her back legs and just kind of lays
Dang,
down
she
in
dropped
front of
it
her
down.
and just looks down and just kind of curls her head to the side and goes, "Are you impressed?"
Yes, I
Again.
Oh, very beautiful
On a
dragon.
scale through 0 to 10, how much?
Stop it. I can only get so right.
What are you doing?
Again, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much cake?
20.
Well, she's
About
Intake.
2,000 pounds worth
Yeah.
of flank.
yeah. You're looking at probably about 3 3 tons, maybe, of poundage on this thing.
This right on that
Oh, the back
At least a ton, right
We're
there.
talking about like
That's what I'll say.
Shrek Dragon kind of vibes.
I mean, she's not fat by any stretch of the imagination.
We didn't say is she fat. We just said is she thick.
I think she's fat.
So is she ancient?
No, she's
It's getting
based
hot in
on
here.
She's
what
got
you
the rapper
know,
skulls and
she
everything.
is
She's-
twice the size of Notra that you met on the main continent.
Sweet.
The blue one?
Yep, the blue one.
What
Hello.
about the bronze
Do you
one?
have a human form?
She is roughly the same size as the
Hey, yo. I don't think
bronze
so.
dragon that you met on the ship.
What was his name again?
Those are
Bronzer.
golden dragons.
Bronze.
They have.
Wow, you
human
look
forms.
like Bronzer, but just green.
What's a Pokemon? Bronzer.
Oh yeah.
Bronze
He is
I love
bronze.
bronze.
Bronzor is
Yeah. They're pretty ambush.
Well, you weren't with us then, though.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I wasn't.
You
I
look
have
like
about-
the Bronzer boy.
You may have any of the coinage. The treasures stay.
Of treasures.
What treasures?
As you step on gold.
None of your concern.
Isn't coinage treasure?
No, what treasure? Okay, never mind.
How
I'm
much
done.
am I limited to? Can I just fill my backpack?
Within reason.
It's bottomless. Or close to it.
I'll make you a deal.
I'll give you the one with the
You-
staff.
Oh my.
You take the amount of gold, and if you take too much, I eat you.
Starting where?
He will taste fishy.
Sushi.
Do you have a human form, or are you just always that?
Sexy.
Am I intimidating to you?
Yes.
No.
No. My
Yes.
pants is telling me otherwise.
Wrong type.
He still
really
scares me a bit more.
Is there a chance I would be able to get a scale from her?
Oh, well, that
I mean-
It's the dragon.
I mean, you can try, depending on what you say and do.
I just curtsy to her and start backing up.
Yeah, there's a bar behind.
I go.
I will say you are quite the mighty dragon.
I leave. I leave.
I think.
I'm leaving.
So-
I'm backing up.
I'm sure we will return at some point.
Touch the feet.
Is there a way
Touch
that
the
we could have
beans.
a memento?
Just what?
A
Touch the beans.
scale, perhaps?
Hold the cat toes.
Toby.
I find it funny, that's all.
What?
It's just, like, can you just, like, cut a scale off?
I want one.
Is this
Can I take one of your
I
claws?
just...
No, like when you think of scales, like I'm not like going up with my sword and being like, let me just scale you.
Yeah,
like a
but that's
catfish.
what I imagined.
Like I'm not like this is not a fish.
But I still imagine
But
that.
this is a fetish.
Why
Hold on.
would I let an inferior creature like you touch me with their blade?
Ooh, good question.
You will not take a single scale
There,
Okay,
from my body.
I take out
everyone
my
trying to
rod.
get treasure is misguided. I apologize for their attempts on
It's not
scales. But the only question I have before we depart is, do you intend to harm anyone else on this island?
I told you, fear is a great ally, and I love fear.
It's
Yes,
an
but-
addiction.
Oh, you're like a
Hope
DC
is a lot
villain.
better.
Water.
Respect.
Yes, I want to
dark,
hold
so
the respect
mysterious.
of the island.
You can do that without fear, you know.
No,
Yes.
I want people to understand who is really in control,
I totally get
and
it.
that
You
their
can do
love
that without killing, you know.
You're talking to a chaotic people?
is a great motivator.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen empires and kingdoms fall, generation after generation. Trust me when I say this to you now. When you eliminate the king, or the queen, or any grand piece on a chessboard, the pawns follow the new suit.
You haven't tried to do this before? You just decided one day, hey, you know what, I'm gonna
Who
kill
says I
everyone.
haven't done this before?
Yeah.
Well, no one remembers you.
That's fine.
And that's why
no one will remember your name!
Oh my gosh.
All I'm saying is there's a better way to do this.
Like, what? Torture her enemies?
disagree.
And
Take
let
our
them live?
base, make a change, and break away.
My allies know who I am.
Yeah.
And eventually the entire island will.
Mm-hmm.
The king was just the first of my many victims. And after this world has been moved into the modern timeline, the entire island will know my name.
So she did do it.
And I assume you have plans other than just the island, right?
World domination.
I do not seek
And soon,
the power of
Tri-State
islands.
Oh gosh.
This one suits me.
Oh, so you're just gonna stay on this island and rule?
And that blasted
Years.
fool on the southern island will be my victim. He will be the last to taste my teeth.
So then?
Bronzer?
No, we must protect Bronzer!
That fool will die in the sea.
I grab my sword.
You're talking
No
about
one talks smack about my
the
Bronzer.
tavern keeper at the bottom island.
Yes.
I'm in.
That blasted fool who thinks he's found Valhalla and a tavern. No. I will show him the error of his ways.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go.
This is the big dragon.
You know, he's a friend of mine.
He was, because he's gonna die.
Yes.
Should we fight her or should we?
I think we could, honestly.
I think we shouldn't.
What are you gonna do after world domination?
I don't seek the world. I seek this island and all of its treasures.
I seek world domination.
And I guess we are at odds.
Maybe you want my word.
You want to dominate you? Whoa.
Dominate beast!
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know that spell.
It doesn't work on dragons.
Because they're monsters.
They are not. They are dragon. They are their own type.
Sorry.
No, there's a dominant monster is anything. Any creature type.
I don't think it works on dragons.
Well,
I could be wrong.
depends. You're the DM.
I was pretty sure it did not. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure it does
We ain't
not.
high enough level for that anyway, so it don't matter.
I know, it doesn't matter, but
is there any small animals in this room?
Yeah, rats, but they're not under your control. They're under hers.
Okay, that's a good point.
Oh, I guess it does. But it's an 8th level spell.
Yeah.
That's why. Because it's an 8th level spell.
Yeah. I was right. No.
I thought it was lower level. I was like, no, it's only a 6th level. It should not be able
There's
to do
dominate
dragons.
person, dominate beast, and then
And
dominate
monster,
monster.
I'm just gonna curtsy and back up to here.
I'm gonna go ahead and do something.
Been moving.
I'm gonna pull my move rod out. I'm gonna place it above my head like this. I'm gonna click it, and I'm gonna pull up and sit on it. Just cause I can.
That's all you're gonna do?
I find this interesting.
Uh,
I hang upside down by my butt.
So all I've learned
It might
from
be
you,
more
Great
interesting if I
Dragon,
do
is
this right.
that you intend on killing more people, hurting someone dear to me, but letting us live to leave.
if that is what you choose, or you can die where you stand. Your choice. And I'm even allowing you to leave with some of my treasure.
I take none of it because
The art pieces stay with me.
the treasure's yours.
Allowing
Have
to
fun.
lead with treasure? That's not very dragon-like.
Should use this.
I pay all of my serfs very handsomely.
But I'm not a serf.
Why are you here?
Because these just wanted to go, and I didn't want to be by myself.
Didn't you tell me you wanted to see me?
Not in these circumstances. Winky face, winky face.
Oh, ay, caramba.
Is my appearance not pleasing to you?
Ooh.
The anime don't really work that way. It's like, no offense, it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
I'm leaving. I'm kidding. How dare you use that analogy?
Am I wrong?
No, but how dare you? Still.
I have a feeling you're doing something, but not intentionally.
Oh.
Damn, son.
She,
Oh, shit.
she, what she did?
Are you too excited?
She got hair that just. She looks like the chick from Boruto in
Oh.
Delta.
Dang.
Do I see her transform?
Stop
She's
it.
not hiding it.
I can only get so erect.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
I stealthily,
What?
I mean, remaining in my stealth, I head
She looks like
up
that,
the
but
cliff.
green skin.
Oh.
Green.
Yep, green skin.
Blue and green together makes
She's.
A nice color. A teal.
baby, how about you and me, Leaf?
Leaf. We leaf.
We make like a tree and leaf.
Make like a
some
tree.
tea.
Get the heck out of here.
Make some tea.
Ooh, piping hot tea.
Oh, shit.
So, Andrew, I'm gonna make my way up the cliffside.
As Orion?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue trying to distract her and talk to her. So that her attention's on me.
She's okay. So
I'm just swinging my feet like my feet can't touch the ground because I'm on the.
Fuchs making
on
his
the
way
bar.
that way.
Like a
She's
short person.
she's going to talk to Draxios.
Oh.
Dang it.
Cover
I
your
was gonna
eyes,
talk
children.
to her, but whatever. You take it.
Great
Cover
green
your eyes,
dragon.
children.
How does
I'm
this
not.
work? Why am I playing like I'm a charisma character? I ain't got no charisma.
You better learn, son.
Where are they?
This is not.
She turned
This is
into
not
a
very
lady,
wise of me.
and now she's going to Draxios because he talking smack. He talking too much. Now he gonna get what he do.
Come here, little mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
Oh gosh, tell you something that you might like to hear. It's free real estate.
I think we would have at least a slight chance of beating her.
Not likely. No, quit it with your audacities.
Called courage.
It's called being stupid. I'm done.
It's what.
We can attack her. The person that's single-handedly got down the most and died. I didn't hear no bell.
So she's gonna keep walking to Draxios, and she's gonna grab you by the hand,
Ooh.
and I will need all of you
Are
to give me a wisdom saving throw,
Me?
please.
you
Yeah.
for real?
Son of a gun, man.
Wait, don't we get advantage on them?
Nope, the hour has passed.
Wisdom
I didn't know
Oh my
that.
gosh, I keep rolling and it bounces. Stay stop. Thank God.
Yeah, no.
It took you about
Don't.
15 minutes to get to the clearing, and then it took you almost 45 minutes for everybody to climb
He
down the
gets
hole
a
safely.
+2. He should have a +2.
18.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Oh, does everyone get +2 to the wisdom?
Only people within 10 feet of
Oh,
me,
yeah.
which include
Please.
Gohan.
Huh?
Please, 18. The 18 pass.
Nat 20.
18. 5.
Hold on. Sorry.
8. I'm done.
A
Good
I've got
job.
pretty good
22.
wisdom.
Okay.
I've
So,
got good wisdom. I just rolled bad.
what'd you roll?
18.
Okay.
5.
I've been
Okay.
rolling bad
So
all day.
Orion, Lora,
2 5s and 2 18s.
and Thulna.
Yes.
You all just have the southern urge
To defecate.
to leave.
All right. I will not stop
They are
that.
scared.
Is it scared or just
No, they are
compelled
compelled
to leave?
to leave.
It's the
Yep,
pheromones.
we're
Bye.
Well, is As long as you don't get off this island
Musty.
and don't terrorize other ones, I'd call it good. I
So
think
you
we
know,
should go.
AL peace, you look beautiful, goodbye.
I'm not saying anything.
Too bad I couldn't find an ancient artifact, but you know what? That's okay. I've had a fair deal of good luck on this island. Thank you for your rather unusual hospitality. I'm going to be leaving now.
Good.
Who's
Rude.
I'm offended. I want to leave, but I'm offended.
I'm offended you wanted me to leave so soon, but
Oh
okay,
no,
bye-bye.
you are just compelled with just complete admiration that it is an honor to just be in her presence, and that her even asking you to be here and even to leave is just like your life's goal at the moment.
Yep, bye.
What is this red stuff on my pants?
So Lora starts to begin to ascend.
To say red stuff.
Thulna begins to ascend, and Orion gets to about the base of the
I'm
thing.
so sneaking up.
Yeah.
Gohan,
You eventually make it up.
what are you doing?
I'm going down.
Ask me
Going
that
down
question
where?
in about 5 minutes.
It's not down.
That's up.
Oh.
I don't know where this is going.
So
Well-
she grabs your hand.
Looks like you're
and
dying.
goes, "Come with me."
Oh boy!
Oh, you're getting some.
Oh
You're
no!
getting dragon dusty.
I'm gonna die. I know.
Oh!
If you don't make it.
There has to be a counter spell. My character would not just.
Just say, come on, let's go.
I definitely realize what's going on though.
It dies.
I'm not stealthy.
Must be sacrificed. It's for the greater good.
Can I follow them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I like to watch.
That is not the
Ma'am,
mindset.
do I have permission to stay and watch?
Alright, give me.
I
Are you
want
trying
to
to be
win.
sneaky or are you just walking?
I want to be sneaky.
Alright, well, try stealth check with disadvantage.
Do you have
You
a
are
bow?
not within the pass without a trace bubble.
It's
It's 30 feet.
Yeah,
it's cast.
yeah,
Yeah, but you have to still be within the 30 feet aura.
You do.
Yeah,
Is it an aura?
yeah.
I'll check.
30 feet.
Do you have a bow?
No.
Basically a 30 feet bubble around the caster.
Yeah, it's a 30 feet bubble.
Okay.
I was
I wish I
thinking
wouldn't have
it's
failed.
cast
19.
on.
Nope,
This is
it's
so
a
against
bubble.
my
You have to
character.
be within 30 feet of the caster.
I was just about to ask her if you're an
Okay,
artifact
yeah,
and
no.
you don't want. I'll take
She
it.
knows I'm
I would
there.
just
I got a 7.
beat it. Kill
Okay.
it, beat it.
So, yeah, no, you are not being stealthy at all.
You just clink clack.
Draxios hears everything. The green dragon hears everything. But as she is just walking Draxios down this hallway, she does not even care that
Is
you're
this a
following them.
hallway?
As, from your angle, yes.
to the bedroom. Or to the dungeon where I die.
If you-
Or to the dungeon where you live.
Fruitful
I'm living life by the seat of my pants. Well, I took a calculated risk. Turns out I'm really bad at math. Calculated odds.
Well, I can't
I
do
wanna roll
anything,
in the
so.
saving throw.
Okay. And then she is going to turn around.
Yes.
She's going to put her hand up.
Whoop.
And she's going to cast plant growth.
Oh,
And she's going to place vines right there.
like hippie beads that are dangling from
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Yes.
Yes!
Oh. I'm into hippie.
What did you get on your charisma check?
What?
What did you get on your charisma
I didn't do a charisma check.
Oh.
I just been talking.
He's just actually that charismatic.
This is why I play charisma characters. Apparently
Wait,
I'm
is it charisma
charismatic.
check?
What?
I thought it was a wisdom saving.
No.
Oh.
Not check a wow.
We're not doing the
This
seduce the
charisma.
dragon thing. So as she leads you
This one's
back,
like, this
the
is
rest of
bad.
you have no idea what's going on, but I'll just keep you
I
here
have no
for
idea what's
funsies.
going on. But
I
She
just I don't know if you while stealth. I'm wearing that necklace thing. I don't know if that's anything special right now, but I'm wearing it.
the necklace thing.
The skull.
the beholder thing.
It wasn't a necklace.
Oh, well,
It's just
They
a bunch of
are
beholders.
6 beholder skulls.
okay, then it's in my bag of holding.
It would not fit.
That's how
You're
they
talking
do it.
wait,
about 10 foot by 10 foot.
Okay, so
they thought they
That
were
was
okay,
the entire exchange.
Okay, so that's okay. So I missed that. So this whole scenario would have gone completely different because I was not paying attention. So you stole that?
You said like human-sized skulls. I was thinking like, oh, skulls. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
had it.
skulls. Archer, how big is your head? It's not gonna fit around your neck there, but.
Oh, wait, well, still, I mean, they should fit inside the back.
Okay, yes, they would. If you shut. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this whole exchange would have been completely different. I didn't know that you took them off the pedestal. I thought they were still there.
No, I had them, and then he.
He did the thing. All I heard was fog cloud change into Orion, and now I'm sneaking away. I never heard bait and switch.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the whole thing. You did.
Oh,
I gave it to him, and I dashed the other way like I was afraid of the smoke.
Yep. I'm so sorry. I was doing a secret on purpose. I just thought
no,
it was.
that's something that she is aware of. If you did that,
I'm saving you.
You're safe.
okay. So
She should just leave you there and be like, wait, I have to go.
all right. Well, we'll play this out
so
now.
sorry.
No, that. Yeah, no, you would have been eaten. That would have been her goal if she would have saw you do that. Or even it being gone. Yeah, no, this whole exchange, the way it's gone, it would have not have happened. Okay, but be that as it may, moving forward with the current line, okay,
We're gonna die.
she looks at you and goes, tell me about the artifact.
Just lets me read
Read what?
anything.
Anything?
Anything that's written, I can read it.
I wouldn't dare.
Anything else?
I don't know why I have it, because I'm not the brightest.
Whatever.
She can tell.
Do you mind if I see it?
I don't know.
See it, don't touch it.
Oh wait, I haven't seen an unseen language yet. So yeah, because I just said I can read anything, so it means I can understand it too. And it's like, I guess I could take it off and let her look at it.
Correct. So as you take it off your arm and you hand it to her, she takes it and she spreads it out to about a foot diameter. And she just kind of holds it. And she holds it up against the wall. And as she does, you can see, like a magnifying glass, that there are runes just hidden on the above, basically her pedestal of a bed that's here. She just kind of looks up and just kind of goes through and goes, nobody's supposed to see that. This is a very impressive artifact indeed.
Well, thank you.
How important is this to you?
We're supposed to get it and a couple other ones. But hold on, would he say that? Because he's not smart, but he isn't like dumb when it comes to that. Like intelligence-wise, wisdom is meh.
Then
That's good.
I'd say like he probably says something like that.
Well, like wisdom is like
What to say
yeah,
at the right time.
but my charisma's low, my intelligence.
Wisdom is knowing tomato does not go on a fruit salad.
Intelligence is knowing that
That tomato is a fruit.
Charisma is being, I don't know.
Being able to
Yeah,
sell a
convincing
tomato
someone.
Being able to
fruit
convince
salad.
somebody that a tomato goes into a fruit salad.
I have some of the parts, but not all of them.
Just be like,
He's like, oh, no, she hasn't done anything like mean to me or evil to me, so I'll probably be like, yeah, whatever. And like we're supposed to get a couple more things, and apparently they go together, so I can't part with it yet.
What other things?
I don't know. It's what the captain wanted.
What does your captain want?
I don't really care. I'm just getting paid to steal stuff.
What is the name of this artifact?
do you remember?
Just be like,
He probably doesn't remember.
Oh my god,
It's
this
really
is so
like-
funny to listen to. You're like, I don't know, I don't care, I don't know, I don't care.
It's pretty much
Stupid.
like, that's how
It's
it
like,
is.
if somebody eavesdropping on our conversations, like, this person is the least helpful person they could have grabbed.
Yeah,
That's
because
so really, that's really funny.
did he tell me that it was the finality circuit when I got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time
you just
ago.
mispronounce it and be like, it's like a fatality circle. I don't know.
That'd be lying. He doesn't really lie.
Well, he's
I mean, we did
mispronounced.
murder somebody and stuff him in a cart once, but
I mean,
I didn't lie. Nobody asked me about it.
That's the one trait you're sticking with.
What?
You're a prankster, but not a liar.
It's a noble cause.
Yeah, I'd probably just say it was like, I think he said on the finality circlet, but I don't really know.
At the mention of that name, her eyes widen and goes, "You're looking for the fleece.
Sure.
Interesting.
Why is it interesting?
Nobody has seen it in a very long time.
That's what he said about that.
You're just bonding. You're like, yeah.
There are many things that people have not seen. Many ancient art pieces.
Don't mention the fact that one of us turned the creature who had it into ash.
anyways, okay.
Please,
Oh, this is
do you have any
mad.
more information?
Nothing like that. It's just neat. You want? She stretched it, so she already knows about the stretchiness of it.
Yeah.
I was about to put it on as a belt.
They're gonna be like, take it off.
I'll make you a deal.
It's about.
Give me the belt.
No.
You let me keep this.
For what?
Name your price. Money, wealth, power,
Women!
or would you like some fear of your own?
What do you mean by that?
Please let's
Name
get him out.
anyone in the entire world.
I'm sorry.
Jordan, are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
And let's just say they will no longer be of this world.
No, I'd rather kill my own people.
Interesting.
You're too chaotic. You impressed her.
Who are your people? You have the ears of a sea elf, but your skin tone does not relish that royal blue.
I'm a half-breed. Obviously.
Interesting. So you don't like your people?
They call me Snorkel.
Yeah, I'm the weird one because I make bubbles and fire.
You are an oddity.
Thank you.
I would very much like to add you to my collection.
Hey, oh, sorry.
I call out, no you wouldn't! He's a prankster!
You serious?
Yeah.
I don't think they'd hear you.
I'm 10 feet away!
He's not that hard. He's heard the whole conversation.
I'm surprised
You
you
have
don't
to,
like
like, chop
break
on that
in
foot.
whenever I start
So you
talking.
know-
No, I mean, like, you're not giving away anything important. Or you weren't.
The finality
He
circle!
wasn't at first! So I was just like,
So
alright.
the name your price doesn't ring a bell?
Yeah, no. When they started doing that, I'm like trying to intervene at that point.
Okay. So,
I'm not into the whole slavery thing.
oh, you would not be a slave. You'd be allowed to leave as long as you returned.
But time goes fast here.
Time goes slow here.
Yeah. It'd be like 100 years when I'm gone.
And you live a very long time.
This is true.
I'm essentially offering you immortality for the time being. Now, once the island moves forward, you may lose a few years, But you're enough. You'll still live a very long time. Not as long as me. But I will be able to have you forever. Yes.
As long as they're around me, they don't advance at an advanced rate, right?
Not here. Time is a little more different in where the dragon is too. She has her own aura of nonsense. Well, you wouldn't know.
chaotic like that.
Well, someone did tell us that magic just doesn't seem to work here.
Chop.
Okay.
Chop. Chop. I'm like,
You keep chopping. And you don't appear to make any headway. In the meantime, how's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna roll.
What's everybody else doing?
We're still walking away.
Escaping?
We're still walking away.
Yep, I'm still walking away.
Question.
We can't do anything about it, can we?
I'm very quickly leaving.
Fluke, why are you going so fast?
I'm gone.
What do they all do when they come together? Why do you want the ring them so much?
Because it will
stop chopping.
it will lead me to the map.
The map.
The map to find the fleece. You said this could read any written language.
Yeah.
There was a map.
I don't pay attention to their stuff.
Should.
If you have this and the other, it creates a map to the fleece.
Yeah. Tracking.
So, if we have one, you need the other.
Do you know what the other is?
Now, that's the adventure, isn't it?
But if you're gonna stay on the island, how are you ever gonna get it?
Well, I can leave whenever I please.
This isn't really the best time though. What's the fleece actually do? Why does you and the Birdman want it?
The Birdman that was with you?
Yes and no.
no, there's another.
Oh gosh.
I'm not chopping anymore.
He's like the person that got locked out of the room. My man, please. I promise.
The legend of the fleece says that he who has the fleece controls life and death itself.
Dang.
Why do you want that then? You can already just kill whoever you want. You seem to live forever.
At one at a time, yes, but with that, I can kill thousands in an instant.
Calm down.
Spreading fear through the entire
I keep chopping.
world. I hate this.
I chop with my.
You guys eventually make it to the base of the tree, the circle room again, with the 3 pathways. Is where
Do we have to keep going away?
Guys, I think we should run.
you all can give me wisdom saving throws
Yes.
now, or wisdom. Yes, yeah, wisdom throws now. Those of you who passed or failed, I mean.
Ha!
Okay, you are no longer charmed.
Nat 20.
You are no longer charmed.
I'm still charmed.
What'd you roll?
A nat 1.
Yep, you were. Orion is still charmed.
Ryan, where are you going?
15.
You passed.
Oh, yeah.
I thought. You were never charmed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't. You left. Punk.
You're a punk.
So,
We're in this mess
Orion,
with you.
you still want to
Not
leave
really.
with a passion.
Rope's so sturdy. Okay. You
Did
guys
you
ready
just
to
not
go?
notice that I'm not there?
You do realize Draxios has the thing on his arm?
I think
Yes,
we...
but my queen said we should leave, so
Your queen!
we should leave.
Yes, your
Wait.
queen is gonna steal that thing off his arm. Isn't that what you're for?
Well, if it's best for her.
I slap
That's
you.
for me. What? That's not gonna de-charm him.
Roll the hit.
Game
Would that be a
over.
strength thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12. Or
What was my
10.
AC?
Sorry, I can't read.
AC? Yeah, you
You
miss.
swing and miss.
I kind of just. She wants us to leave.
Then be my guest and leave and go against your god.
Goddess.
Oh.
Wait. You're still charmed, so
Wisdom
I know.
saving throw with advantage. That one, I'd say the persuasion
With
of that one.
advantage.
Definitely hit a chord with him.
Me?
With advantage.
With advantage.
Struck a
Okay.
chord.
I roll persuasion.
No,
You
no,
went
he
under
did.
his
Wait, what
skin.
kind of save is it?
Wisdom saving.
That's not much.
13 or a 14?
You are still charmed.
I think my god would feel it's best that someone so protective as her has that artifact.
She's protective?
Yes.
You do realize what the artifact does, right?
Yes, and she has protected this island from all evil.
Yeah, what happens if she gets all the pieces?
Then we'll be safe away from evil.
No, we
No,
won't.
we won't.
Maybe. Your god won't survive her torment.
She couldn't kill him.
You wouldn't know that. Would
There's
you?
not a chance. She
You don't-
wouldn't.
She probably would.
She's a fair.
She's chaotic. She's a fae. You can't trust them.
Don't speak about my queen that way.
She's not your queen.
She's your bitch. Okay. You're her
Show me the
bitch.
queen.
I slap him again.
Okay, roll to hit.
You're gonna beat him senseless. That's not gonna break his.
16.
Miss.
Fuck!
I
You're
told
what?
you.
Damn, -1!
Why are you trying to hit me? Let me leave.
Because you're going against your god.
Yes, Luke.
You know what will
Are you
honor your queen even more? I take out the skulls,
I knew pirates were thieves!
returning this.
Oh, you're right. She wants me to leave. I'm so conflicted.
Imagine how great of a servant you'll be rewarded.
Bruh.
I'd say persuasion check on that one.
I'll help him.
16 or
Do you have a +0?
16.
Oh, I have to do my passive.
No.
Insight.
Do you have a +0 in persuasion?
Yeah, just give me a straight insight check.
Ooh, there's some water.
Insight?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I don't have any bonus.
Nine.
Bruh, turn it down.
Fluke makes a very valid argument.
Let's
The conflict is strong in this.
Maybe you're right.
let's go down
We'll give
together.
it to her and then we'll leave.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm sure my god will be fine with that. Hopefully.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
So is everybody walking back now?
No,
Yes.
I'm
Okay, give me
oh,
another
yeah,
wisdom
I'll
saving
go.
Nat 20.
You are no longer charmed.
So all of a sudden I just get like
yeah,
rushed
you're
with,
just you're like, where's Draxios?
Where's Draxios?
He's down there with her. I've been trying to freaking tell you that.
Go get him!
What, do you sprint down there now?
Yeah, I'm running.
Alright,
We're
so you
going
guys.
back
Okay.
for
Alright, moving
Lora.
back to the other group. So
I
you're still
stuff
hacking
my
away.
stuff back in.
Between interesting comments, yes.
So what do you say? Do you wish to stay with me forever?
I kind of like that form. So.
She'd be like, go get booty.
One dragon Dusty forever or several mermaid Dussies later on.
Who said that had to be one?
According to the past.
Well, let's see. She told me the truth.
You can give her. You can do an insight check.
Okay. I guess I will. Oof. Yeah. 24.
Hard to read.
24.
Ooh.
Oh, what? I thought, okay.
I'm wandering wisely.
You can. So based on her conversation, like she is telling you the truth,
Oh,
but
what?
she's being. However, while she's trying to convince you, she's being very sly with some of the things. Like she's not 100% telling you all of her motivations, but based on her thing, you can definitely tell that she's being more selfish and she doesn't really care about you.
Ooh.
I get that. Hurts me. I get it. So, like, why do you want to kill like thousands at a time, though?
I told you, fear is a great motivator.
Well, there can't be that many people on this island that you need to kill like a quarter of them off.
That is true, however, but with the fleece, my aspirations can now grow farther beyond these borders.
I don't think I'll want to now because
what's going on with the vines?
the chance of
You're slowly making little chips as you
Like,
go
there's
now.
I'm not making very much headway at
Not
all.
very much headway, no.
if she can spread her reach further, I'd like to kill a lot of the sea elves. I don't want her to have a chance to kill them. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Not saying out loud. Plus, I kind of know that she's like more in it for herself, and plus, that's how Draxios is too. So he's gonna try to
Yeah,
play.
you have two very selfish people having a discussion right now.
This is pretty saucy. I'm
Why
just
did we
listening
let
in.
him have that?
My leg hurts.
Yeah, if I'm not gonna get through the vines, I'm just trying to listen to what they're saying.
If it can
I would
kill
just keep chipping at the vines.
thousands at a time. Maybe I want it, but I don't want to kill you.
We can do it together.
Power couple. Ayo.
Of course. I rule over everything, and you would rule under me.
That doesn't sound fair.
You said you don't like your people because they don't like you. How about we change the world order together? And I place you as king of the sea elves, watching them bow before you.
Oh no.
I don't want to be their king.
You just want to be the example.
Honestly, don't really want much to do with them at all. Except for a couple of them. I wouldn't mind them being gone. But I want to do it.
With the fleece, we can make it easier.
Yeah, but
Just a thought, and the person is dead.
literally is.
It's power
The
word.
metal music just played as the intro started.
Yeah, power word kill, but telepathy.
Are you still chipping at the wall?
You're just gonna have to write them in Andrew's notebook.
Are we still? Have we gotten there yet?
You eventually make it to the cliff, and you just kind of see Evan just wailing away at these vines.
I just continue running towards it.
I'm also trying to eavesdrop though.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, to be honest, but
Are you gonna make a flame?
I'm gonna get through those.
I don't want anyone to kill me, though. And if I just give it to you, you have a chance of killing some.
I'll make you a deal. I won't kill any sea elves if you gain the fleece.
We gotta find the fleece first, and we're gonna need that armband to do it. So why don't I just leave with the armband, and then I'll come back with the thing after.
Or you go find the other artifact and bring it to me, where I can keep it safe here.
Here's the thing. There's gonna be a lot more people than just me if I don't come back with that. And
I'm not
as powerful as you are, having like a couple hundred people is not gonna be fun at once in a tiny area like this.
You think it's just me down here?
Oh, I'm very perceptive. I could tell you're not alone. We're talking a couple hundred trained warriors, though. There's not much out here but animals, which, granted, I know a lot about animals.
I would love for them to try to get through my thicket.
I've done it twice.
Have you? Or have I allowed you to?
Oh man.
Dang, she just said you didn't accomplish something by yourself.
She's calling you weak. What?
Well, a couple times. Like, I can get to most
Jordan, please go your own off like that. I'm trying to sit up straight. Oh gosh, please.
Are you already over there, Orion?
I'm trying to make my way.
You're making my way downtown. Come on, please, please.
So you make it to the pedestal, and you don't hear anything. You just hear Evan just still kind of like, or you start to see Evan a little more clear as he just is standing in front of these giant wall of vines.
Evan, what's going on?
Draxios is behind there. He's